Mhm.
Mm.
That's what makes it funny.
But yeah, did you like send that to
Bottle.
me? I'm gonna send that to them so they can see it. I don't know if I can send it sometime. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I'm gonna try to
I
send
do
it to
want to
her.
know, Sub Mom, did you watch Beyonce's performance on Netflix yesterday?
No, I did not.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, how I envy you.
I'm not, I have to be honest, I'm not a huge Beyonce fan.
I was.
Just her voice hurts my ears sometimes. I don't know.
I I fell in love with Beyonce when I was 17 years old.
I mean, that's fair. I think
I
a lot of
I
boys
was
did.
in love. Man, if I
I
could get
mean,
to Houston at that point, I'd have did it. Like, ooh, because like she was my everything, and she was
mm-mm.
saying all the stuff that I was like, oh, somebody mistreating her. She want me to pay her bills. I pay her bills. I got all this money. Shit, I just, it's
She
just nothing
needs
but
my
crack over here. She'll
help.
be fine. And she didn't. She didn't. She was on point. And then
15-year-old Cordell thinks Beyonce needs his help. He needs
I will
me.
pay everything. She wanted to throw her pager out the window. Dude kept paging her. I'd have made sure that stopped.
Yeah, she
He
was
ain't
like,
gonna page you no
to
more,
the left,"
baby.
and you were like, "No, hold on,
Yeah,
it's okay, hold
well,
on."
see, by the time that happened, I was over Beyonce. She dropped the first solo album, which I bought, and I bought it for my wife, low key, but for me, because you're gonna make a dub of that. I need that. But I bought it, and it was a great album. It was Missy Elliott and Timbaland produced. They did
Oh,
really great
yeah.
work. And this is where I first heard Beyonce. I didn't hear Destiny's Child first. I heard Beyonce on
Oh,
Missy
really?
Elliott's album first.
That's crazy.
Right. It's weird how I was able to dodge Destiny's Child, but like I knew who they were. I just didn't listen to the
Oh.
music. They're cute, and yeah,
Dodge.
I didn't listen to the music. But when
Mm-hmm.
that was my first dose of like that's Beyonce. That is sexy. I
What's
like
good, that one dude?
and and she came back with that first album. It was a wonderful album. The second album was a little strange, but still a decent album for the time. We needed those beats and the stuff they was doing. That's great. And then the third album, she just kind of lost me.
Yeah.
I'm a diva. Oh, you are. That's good. I'm still a dude that works down the street. All right, what?
But you don't need my help anymore? See, that's where she
Damn.
lost you. She stopped
Yeah,
asking for your help.
well, yeah. When she told me she could upgrade me, it was hard not to be
Yeah.
offended because Swiss Beats did the beat.
But
I was still shaking my ass to it,
Beyonce,
like, yeah,
you're
fuck it,
like,
upgrade me, baby. But at the same time, like, bitch,
"I've
you
been here for
you
you
wanted me
since
to
I
pay
was
your telephone
15."
bill a few years ago. Now you
Right,
go.
Yeah.
right.
"You
That's what
remember that T-Mobile bill? I bought
you
you that
listed off.
sidekick, bitch."
Hey, you listed off telephone, phone, car note. Like you was listing off all
Oh.
the
Right.
shit,
Now she's
And, you
trying to
know,
and
upgrade.
now you trying to upgrade us because you went in bed and did the independent woman thing.
I done spent
Yeah.
years trying not to be a trifling good for nothing type of
I
brother.
always wondered though, in the back of my mind, I was always wondering like, were they able to do the independent thing because we paid all their bills?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I mean, that's the way
See,
it goes,
that's
right?
what's weird about me, though, is the only Beyoncé stuff that I think I actually liked at some point is from that album that you're saying you didn't like. Like, when
the
she
the
was like,
first
"Oh,
album, the
single ladies,
Destiny's
oh,
Child
single
stuff.
ladies." I was like, "Oh, alright, let's go. I like
Like,
this."
I got a
Now
dose
my
of the
question,
Destiny's Child stuff after I got married. It was just funny and
right
cute at
now, my
that
question,
point.
Suburban Mom, to you would be, if that's the case, if that was the show out one, was that because you had maybe had more relation to the things that was being spoken in that one,
Probably
as
in
far as
that
your real
time
life?
period, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was like, I got my house and my baby, and I'm doing it on my own. Let's go, all the single ladies, yeah!"
Yeah.
I was like, in reality at night, crying, eating stale tortilla chips, like, "Man, this
Right. She
sucks."
told man, and
During the
meanwhile,
day,
she's still
man.
going home to Jay-Z. She just turned the lights off. He ugly,
Yeah,
but she still
he's
could cuddle.
lying.
Mm-hmm.
He's ugly. Oh, I always kind of low key wondered. I was like, but I
They do
mean,
a lot of doggy style.
always wanted to be like Beyonce. Did you see Usher though? Like,
That's like for
did you
sure
see him over there?
there's a
He's
lot of
really cute.
darkness, maybe some mask play.
Have you seen Childish Gambino though? Like,
I feel like Jay-Z got a gimp suit. Low
Look at
key.
this fine guy over here. What are you
Whoa,
doing?
whoa.
No.
Like that's hey, I'm no homo when I say this, and the reviews reflected in this particular statement here do no in no way, shape, form reflect anything. But the thought that has occurred is that yeah, that's probably Jay Z at his sexiest is in a gimp suit.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
goodness. Oh, goodness. He
Just
didn't.
that
He
always
said it's
confused
still
me
gay.
too.
He
I'm
didn't.
like, he must have a really good sense of humor. That's what I've
I'm
assumed.
just saying, bro,
He must be
because
really funny.
I mean, since how deep can we get into this alleged gossip? Because it's just alleged, but I've
We're
seen
just
Kelly Rowland's
making up.
kid. Have you seen Kelly Rowland's kid? Anybody?
Mm-mm.
Google it.
No,
Google Kelly Rowland's kid.
I think I have, in all
I'm
honesty, I believe.
curious.
If we're talking about the one I think you're talking about, I believe I have.
Yeah. When you see Kelly Rowland's kid, she's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, we know whose kid that really is."
Mm-hmm.
We also know
Roland
why he got beat up in the elevator. It was that
child.
kid.
Wait a minute.
That
Is
kid is
Kelly
the reason.
Rowland's child actually Destiny's Child?
Destiny's illegitimate child.
Is that the one?
Have you
Is that
seen it?
Bryant's?
Innocent Bryant.
It's
She looks
Bryant's.
like Jay-Z, so yeah, I guess you could call him that.
It is Bryant. Oh, it does. Bro, it
So
does.
mean. It is so mean, but it's look, like
He
the
looks
world thinks we're
confused in all these
stupid at a
pictures
certain
too.
point as far as
He's like,
fans, just us being fans. We know you don't hang out with nobody but the same 6 people, just like the rest of us do.
he's never looking at the camera almost. He's always looking away.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be ashamed to.
Oh
Child,
no.
never meant to
Oh
be.
wait, there's a bald guy.
Mhm.
I think that the bald guy is supposed to be the dad.
Mhm. He
Oh.
gets paid very handsomely for that job.
Yeah, they don't really look like him. Well, maybe. I don't know.
It's the funniest thing. Nobody speaks on it.
We're
Nobody
just
speaks on it.
making
But
our
I
own
know we all
gossip
have
over here.
eyes. I know that we
That's
all have
Jay-Z's
eyes.
child. Let's
Right.
see it. Beyonce. Next thing you know,
And
we're gonna be
everybody
getting
still
sued by
wonder, man,
Beyonce.
Solange beat Jay-Z up in that elevator. Why? While Beyonce just walking with the like, I know some shit face, but yeah, that's why.
I know some shit face. Is that what
That's
that's
why.
not
That's what it's
resting bitch
called.
face?
That's
You
what it's
just
called
know some
nowadays.
shit.
It's just I
Maybe
know some shit.
that's next time someone tells me I have a RBF, I'm gonna be like, listen, I don't. I just know some shit.
It's just
Okay.
a know some shit face. That's what that is.
Right.
I like it better. It's unisex.
I like that.
Because resting bitch face on me means something totally different. Get you killed.
Funny. Oh
That
my
is that
god.
is funny as hell.
Oh, shucks. All right, all right. It took a
Oh,
while, but I got some weed rolled up.
Mm.
heard my own voice coming out of my headset, and that freaked me out just a little bit. Whoa.
Mhm.
Just a little bit.
It was like I
Yeah,
was like,
this.
where am I coming from? I hear it. It was like I was like,
Yeah,
where
I
am
heard we was live. I haven't tapped in yet. I'm about to look to see. I heard that one dude's name mentioned, so I hope he's watching.
Yes, he was chilling.
I had to
What
get it
up, bruh?
up. Do we
Yeah.
have is Botrix in here?
Botrix
How was
is live.
Christmas?
He is in here with us. He
How
joined
was
up.
y'all's Christmas? What'd y'all do? I got an all black sweatsuit to go with my hush puppies.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
Puma? It should be.
Well, it's not an
It's
all
not.
black sweatsuit. It's the dad pants and a black t-shirt. I got everything else. Like it's a good look though. My wife really likes it because it doesn't have the little lint balls from all the washings my other pants have. Like I got my legs
Mm.
rubbed a lot. I had a good Christmas. I'll put it that way.
Hell yeah.
So I got a T-shirt from my favorite like podcast YouTuber people other than us, of course. Ninjas or butterflies, and they also make T-shirts. Like they have a T-shirt company called Sunday Cool, and I put this shirt on, and I was like, oh my god, it really truly is so soft and so comfy. And then I realized what it is about it, and now I'm like, oh my god, checking all my shirts underneath like your armpit of your
What's good,
shirt.
Allah?
There's always a seam that goes all the way down the shirt, like
Mm-hmm.
it kind of cuts it in half. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This shirt doesn't have that. Like, it's just like a fabric tube. There's no seam in the side of it. And I'm
Oh
like, I
yeah.
want all my shirts to be like this with no seam there. That is so comfy. I never realized how comfy that is until I realized that all my other shirts are not that comfy. Because, like, you know what I mean? And now I'm just
She
like,
said I
ew,
didn't
feel
know
this.
that until I didn't know that.
Ew, this seam right here now. I can just feel it. And I'm like, this seam is ruining the shirt, man. You gotta get all the Sunday cool shirts that have no seam there, man. But it's super comfy. It is a super soft tee. They're not lying. They're not lying. They're not sponsoring us either. It's just a free plug for Sunday Cool.
No sponsor, no sponsorship.
No sponsors.
What's good? What's good? White Paint. How you doing today, man?
Oh,
We're just out here vibing. We're chilling. Meech, you talking about his battery? Yeah, I
Oh,
figured that. I
no.
figured that he was doing his show this morning. So you know what I'm saying, he's gonna switch. He said he had a backup battery on deck, so he's Gucci to switch over. That one dude, I need to get your songs out of my head. Yeah, right. Yo,
Come
hey
with your
man.
mouth.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
Oh.
talking about. But yeah, man, we out here vibing today, man. The Korner Konvo is taking over the Kush Corner today. Just kind of chilling and hanging out with you guys, finding out how everybody's holiday was, kind of getting that cool down from, you know what I'm saying, all that excitement that everybody had the last 3 days, getting everything finalized on their, you know what I'm saying, on their ends with their families and all that. He said be back.
We made
Yeah,
it, you guys.
good.
We
You
made
good.
it. We
Yeah,
made
yeah.
it
I
through.
just saw my battery's dead.
Oh, we all made it.
Oh man.
I was just saying how we made it through the Christmas craziness, and then you came back. Look at exactly. This is what I'm talking about.
I've been out here since I think I got up about 4:30 this morning. I went to bed early last night. I've been out here since about 5:36 ish.
I think we went to bed at about 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh yeah, that's the
was-
East Coast shit.
Yeah, I was trying to play some games with my daughter and stuff after everything was said and done. My people left, and oh my god, I was so tired. It was like 1 a.m. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I can't do it anymore.
My mama told me about the stuff that go on them time of hours, and I don't have nothing to do with none of that.
Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were playing with my daughter. My son got a couple things that we ended up playing with him for a little bit, but he got more into like, let me go do this. I like to play with this stuff on my own over here in the corner and be having a little bit more imagination. We don't have as much imagination anymore, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to the, like, he's doing what? He's got what in the where? Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
I'm like, hold
How'd
up.
you do that?
How did I miss this just that fast? What's in what now?
Okay, so we're just going over what we was you know what I'm saying, doing yesterday and hanging out with our families and shit. And like for us, we were hanging out with the kids after everything was said and done. Dinner was finalized. We came back to the crib because we went out to some family members for dinner. So we got back to the crib and shit. We started playing with the kids, and I'm like, my son, I don't know, we might not have as much imagination for him anymore. You know what I mean? At this stage, because he was doing some shit with the toys, and we're like, hold up, he did what? Oh wait, so he can do this? He's got this where? And we're like, hold up. Okay, yeah, this is too much. He was like, you know what? He just gathered up all his shit and just kind of walked away. So we're like, okay.
Y'all don't even know what's going on
Right. It's like, man, you guys don't even know how to play right. Like, I'm like, oh shit. So then our daughter got with us and she wanted to hang out and do some stuff too. My eldest, you know what I'm saying, he got what he wanted for Christmas and kind of just left. He just kind of dipped out, like went to his room, did his own thing.
Like,
Typical teenager, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Right.
And the
thank
truth
you.
is,
I'll be here for this again next year.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for not forcing me to be dealing with your teenage angst.
Bye.
But yeah, our daughter got with us. She wanted to do some stuff. We played with her for a couple hours as well. And then after that, everybody kind of calmed down and wanted to do their own thing in their own spot. So they went and did that. Me and the wife kind of got together and was like, we trying to do, you know what I'm saying? It's semi-late. It's not too crazy. But so we ended up watching a movie for a little bit. And then some people went live. We ended up jumping on their stuff, you know what I'm saying? And did a bunch of shit with them and hung out. But Yeah, we was up for a bit. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Scream
That's
said
pretty
he's
good.
been writing songs and he'll be back soon. Oh, word.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say I ain't seen.
Scream?
There's been a couple people I haven't seen in a minute. Um, just kind of hanging out and realizing like some of the names that were. A lot of them have been sliding in through the DMs. You know what I'm saying, and just kind of catching me up on some stuff. But you know what I mean, not too crazy. I'm just glad they're doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's and it's a show of growth. That's all it is. You know what I mean? So take as much time as you need to get that. You know what I'm saying? That growth spurt out the way. Um,
Yep.
glad everyone had a good Christmas. I hope. Yeah, I had a great one, man. Had a super dope
Yeah.
Christmas. That's why we're having this show, kind of getting everybody wound down from that holiday. I know we got another one coming next week. It's not as crazy, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the running around and making sure, you know what I'm saying, you
Oh my
gotta
god, yeah.
gotta check your list twice type
it's the
shit.
better holiday, but like also, I don't know if it's less stressful or more. Like for me,
Well, see that
Christmas is no sweat, but
right.
New Year's, oh my god.
Well, see, that's what I was gonna kind of segue into that when it comes to as far as New Year's. When it comes to New Year's, do you guys happen to have your own traditions or things similar to like a Christmas tradition that you do every New Year's? Like, do you have something that you do like that?
I take a
Not
New Year's
really.
nap.
Sleep.
That's for sure. I get that.
We'll
New
do
Year's
like
nap.
I think you're supposed to make like the pork and the sauerkraut or whatever.
Hmm?
I don't like sauerkraut. I think it's gross. But I make the pork roast.
So is that
Supposed to
the
be.
German tradition or the Neanderthal tradition?
It's the Neanderthal tradition. Yeah, she had a crock pot.
Damn,
No,
made out of rocks.
no.
It was a
Yep,
rock. It was
exactly.
made out of a rock.
pot.
She burrowed out the rock.
Now
was a
I
rock
can't remember
pot.
what. I
Yeah.
actually want to say that might be a Polish thing. I don't remember where that came from, but my grandmother used to do that on my dad's side. She was
Yeah, see,
Polish.
all of my mothers, grandmothers, it was black-eyed peas,
What's good, K3?
Oh.
which are disgusting.
Yeah, you were
Awful.
eating Fergie for New Year's, huh?
Are we remembering the slaves with this? What is this? I honestly had an issue with it. I to
I've
this
never
day,
had black-eyed peas.
you're better off. Again, you keep giving me reasons to envy you. You
Yeah.
didn't see that Beyonce mess yesterday, and never black-eyed peas.
No, never. I've never even seen them in
I
real
took
life.
violence for black-eyed peas at the point. Like,
Wait, you said you've never seen that? You've never seen them even in the store?
I don't
I've
think
seen
so.
you.
I've never been looking because I don't really buy peas in general unless
You just
I'm
don't
like,
even go and look for lentils at all, like at all.
I don't mess
they're
with
not
peas.
peas. They're beans, I'm sure, and
Oh,
they got
what are
little
they?
eyes on them, and they be looking at you. It's fucking weird.
I mean, those are the
That's
ones you
weird.
used in school when you were a kid, and you do the posters and shit. They be giving them out, and you glue those to the paper and make the faces and
Not
shit.
even then. Not even then. Give me
I
the
don't
other
think we ever
bean.
did that.
I'll
We
use the
did
little
noodles.
flat green bean nobody else wanted. I don't want
You didn't do
that.
the macaroni and shit, like you
We
know what I'm
did
saying?
macaroni, but there were never any beans. Maybe there were beans.
Really?
Maybe I might not remember.
I mean, shit. We got the 5 different piles of shit. So you used normally the macaroni was a good way to make the smiley face itself, like the smile and all that. Use it for the ears
Yeah.
and all that. But then you had like
Hair.
beans and fucking raisins and other shit that you could use to
See.
kind of make the picture a little
Now,
better.
Kush, where
Yeah,
did you grow up? Because the shit you talking about, I
it's
grew up.
East
I
Coast.
grew up.
It's East Coast.
Yeah, see, I grew up Mountain West and on the West Coast. We drew a picture on a round piece of paper. They baked it and took it home as a plate.
So we
oh,
did
we did that
we did
too.
something
Yeah.
similar to that, but it was what they did was it was a press on type thing, and then they put it on there, and then they used a steamer, and it steamed like the design onto the from the paper to it's like a transfer paper, and then you just peeled the
Man,
paper off.
yeah, I know that they had us draw the picture, and then they took the picture, they went somewhere and baked it, and came back and gave us plates.
They had us design
And
ours on the computer, and then they just
I didn't know that
printed it
that's
on the
what we were
transfer
doing.
paper.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. You are younger than me.
a little
See,
bit.
I
Yeah.
remember I did that, like, I was thinking about, like, a plate, like, because I knew it was gonna be a plate, and I was, like, drawing, like, a design that went in a circle, and I had all these
Right.
circular
I
things,
didn't
like
know it was gonna
flowers.
be a plate. I drew about the conversation we were having at the table, and it turned to this dude having roaches. I drew a roach.
Oh.
Oh my god!
My mom was so pissed when I told her what it was because I didn't think nothing of it at the time. Like
He
she's like,
said it
"Okay,
turned into
what's
a
this?"
roach.
I'm like, "That's a happy little sun, and those are trees over there." She's like, "Well, what's this thing in the middle with all the little sparks?" Like, it's a roach. She's like, "What the hell? Why'd you draw a roach?" Like, this is what we're talking about. Like I didn't have nothing to really do with that. It just
He was you were listening to the Beyonce album and you were worrying about her?
Right.
no. This was long before Beyonce. Well, actually, no. She's born 6 months after me, so like I didn't know about her, but yeah, she was probably this.
That was like me yesterday when my wife showed me that video, and I started like designing snowmen and shit, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm not even supposed to be doing this. Go back, delete
Right.
all this. I don't. What the
I
fuck?
drew a roach and turned it in, and that's what my plate was.
Like, I'm not supposed to be designing this.
Ate on that plate for years.
White paint, I actually do remember a
It
little
was a
bit of the
roach.
80s. I only got like two or 3 years. Wait, no, I got 3 or 4 years of
White
the
Paint said, "I'm
80s.
the only one who can remember the '80s." That's
But I
fucked up.
remember it. I do remember I
True.
got stung by a bee and I touched a curling iron and I cut my tongue open. That all happened in the 80s.
Man,
Mm.
The 80s were rough for me.
I had a limb fall on me in the '80s, just off of a tree, just strong wind, snap,
God
drop.
damn.
Ooh.
I'm underneath the limb screaming. My mom
Oh
comes out
no.
with the superhuman strength and launches this limb into the street. It hit a car. The car ran over it. Skirt, all kind of crazy shit.
What?
That's wild.
Yeah. She
So
took
look,
me to
I
the
don't.
movies that day though. I got to see Beach Street that day.
Right. I
I
don't
like
know
the
if the
limb off the tree.
I don't know if the chat has seen this video here, right? This is the one that got me all distracted when my wife showed it to me. I started putting fucking snowmen in my design or making snowmen in the design. I'm like, stop. What am I doing? Like, fuck it. I got to back out of this. But this video here, it was super funny. Let me know in the chat too if you guys have seen this already. But yeah, it is hilarious the way the shit happened.
Wait.
Let me
Okay, I'm looking.
let me put the volume up so you guys can hear the
Oh,
song in it.
white paint, I'm 37.
So
I was born in 86.
Can y'all stop
And-
setting her up to make me envy?
End of December.
Jesus, I'd kill for 37 again.
yeah, I was born in 90, so
Yo, baby.
I'm the baby of the group, if you will. Not a baby, but the baby, if you will. Yeah.
Oh, baby. You
So this is the video I was talking about. This my wife shows me this. I'm in mid like design mode in the studio, and I'm just designing this graphic and shit that I was trying to make. And all of a sudden, I watched it and it had me flustered. Like I was like, "Fuck!" I started making shit with snowmen and stuff, but it's Frosty, and I guess it's Mrs. Frosty over here. Santa's kind of looking like, "Yo, I don't want nothing to do with this. They're making me do it." The elf's like, "Santa, get us out of here. Get us out of here." But Frosty over here talking some game to Mrs. Frosty.
I'm saying,
You know what I'm saying? Watch this.
it looks like a real life photo of.
Giving her a kiss.
Check this out.
This is like '04. We were at a bus stop in the snow.
How you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. Got a six ass body and your ass looks soft. Mind if I touch you and see if it's soft? No, I'm just being, let's just say I can. Hey, I'm known to be a real nasty man.
Yo, and tell me why Mrs. Frosty's eyes are closed. Like she's like,
What?
yeah, he's really
Yes.
giving me that whisper ear right now.
The Riz.
Oh my god. And just
Christmas.
and just taking it back. You see Santa over here. He's blowing around too, but he's like, yo, I'm trying to get the elf's like, get me out. Look at the elf's face right here in the
Elf
corner. Look,
going in there.
the elf is like, I don't want to be a part of this. Like
You
get
guys
me
are
out of
weird.
here.
Yeah, Santa over there like, oh, Riz her up. Yes, make some little snow babies.
Right, we
I
need
need
more
someone on
snowmen.
my naughty list.
Santa
then-
always encouraging some shit. That's his problem.
He's making a move on her. That is just the wildest thing. And again,
Yeah.
that's what got me. That's what got
I'm pretty
me.
sure. I'm pretty sure that's what me and my wife look like.
That way, my wife.
Yes, this is.
All
You
I'm
gotta
saying
lean in.
is,
She's a little shorter.
all I'm saying is that had me throwed for like a good 20 minutes afterwards when I first seen it. I was like, oh my
Hey.
goodness. Oh, the way he's rubbing his, yo, that's what I was telling
Yeah.
him. I was like, yo, he
His
giving.
ringtone is the Humpty dance. Frosty a freak. Y'all ain't know?
Oh man.
Hey, have you guys seen the one? It's like some guy's recording in his backyard, and it's his neighbor's inflatable Christmas thing, and it's like Rudolph, but his like I don't know if it's his
That's never good.
antler or what. It's like deflated, and it's going over his eye. And so
Oh, he's like
singing,
emo.
Yeah, he's
Oh
like,
my
please not be done, please not be done. So funny.
Oh
So I
my
should see if I
god.
can find it and send it to you. It's so funny. He's like, please not be done.
That's funny.
Emo.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Please not be
goodness.
done.
Now, do you guys
So funny.
partake in the like the lighting when it comes to Christmas and shit? Do you guys do like the thing where you go around and look at lights or go to like a light show or something like that? Cuz we have light shows around this area, so like we go
No.
and go check those out.
We've done that
No,
before.
I
but-
drive for a living. I see that shit all the time.
right. I hear that.
I just
I'm glad
Like,
Halloween
my-
is over, but they still ain't took these 10-foot skeletons down.
Right. That is yeah.
My-
Yeah.
my
Put a
daughter's
fucking Santa jacket on it. Where you find a Santa jacket that big?
Right. What tailor did you go to? Like, holy shit.
Amazon.
And then when
Right.
you went to them, did they give you a weird look? Like, yeah, I needed dimensions 5 foot by 17 foot width span in the wingspan area. Can we just do it like that, please? And they're looking at you like, what the fuck?
Man, it's a lot of fabric.
Oh my gosh.
Now, is this a wholesale or are you gonna make payments?
The hat. Who makes that hat? How come I can't get that hat?
Right. You just,
That
You know-
hat. I almost stole one. I didn't.
I heard a song yesterday, like, cause I'll play like like the Yule log with the Christmas music, whatever. And
Right.
it was this older song, and I was like, "What is this guy singing about?" And finally, I realized it was a song about Mrs. Claus, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I've
she's
never
naughty.
heard that before." Cause you always hear about Santa, no one ever talks about Mrs. Claus, and it was
'Cause
very
she's
sweet.
naughty. Nobody
Mm.
talks
No,
about Mrs.
she's
Claus. You don't
reading
tell
the
on her.
list. Oh, see, I sent the
See, the thing
video that I was
is-
telling you guys about in the chat.
Okay, all right, bet I'll work on getting that in here, and we'll
Funny.
check it out in a little bit. But my thing for that is Mrs. Claus. Here's the thing: she's stuck with him 364 days out of the year, and
Mhm.
I feel like that one day she goes ham sandwich. He's away. Let's go. He's gone 24 hours. She's got that
Yeah.
whole factory
Really?
lit the fuck up. Oh yeah, she throwing mad
Her
parties.
wine.
She's got all the drugs on the
Like,
table.
"Fire up the hot
She's
tub,
smoking
elves."
more than weed, son. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Again,
yeah.
Mrs. Claus is naughty, yo. Like you don't tell on her.
Morning,
Quit trying
G.
to make me snitch.
I feel like Mrs. Claus the type to do body shots off the elves.
Oh
I've
God.
seen that. She has.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I was
it's
there.
like,
Mm-hmm.
what is it, like mud wrestling with the?
She likes the light and clear liquors, which is frightening.
Ooh.
I feel like she'd be
What's
drinking
good, G?
peppermint schnapps.
Like I know
Fireball.
she's at least 1,700 years old. She's pretty old to be drinking. that shit.
She's
Mm.
looking good for her age.
Looking
Somebody
good
hit
for
the
her
liquor
age.
too young.
Tell you something that you might like.
Whoa. Frosty over here trying to bounce out
Hey.
again. Damn.
Got that rig.
Frosty's
Hey,
about it. He's like,
yeah.
listen, I'm trying to get my message across.
I got right. Let me whisper in ya. I'm like, damn.
Little
Hold up.
snowy shorty.
Oh man. I'm trying to
Thank
bring this over here. Oh yes, I have seen this one. I have
so
seen this
funny.
one. Hold on.
G?
What's good,
Thank
G?
is in the building.
bring
What?
it
She's like,
over.
what did I walk into?
Oh yeah, G. This is the Korner Konvo. We just out here chilling today. I'm gonna be putting the the queue up in just a little bit,
See,
just for
this,
some people to come through and listen to. Go ahead, Cordell.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the chat. White Paint and I think we're gonna have to do a 23andMe, bro.
Well, oh,
There's no way you can't be my brother or nephew. We gotta be related.
Destiny's cousins.
oh no, that's
Destiny's
the queue.
cousins.
I wanted to bring it to that one. This one.
Yeah, White
Hey,
Paint and I are almost same
right.
age. A little older.
Maybe his dad comes from the same granddad or some shit. Like we probably are Destiny's cousins somehow.
Find out you
'Cause
guys are like
the one
actually
thing he
brothers.
said was the thing that I thought about when I saw the video. He's like, I was hoping for more wind and a little humping. I found myself intrigued by the Mrs. Frosty form. She's got a very round bottom, and it just
Very
seems
round
like
bottom.
Didn't have any feet. It's fine. You don't need
no
legs.
feet. Now, it's no feet to see.
You
Nope,
know,
I'm not
wherever
getting
you,
into that conversation. That's more of a
wherever I
pseudo
leave you,
boy
you'll just stay
conversation.
right there.
I'm not putting that out
Don't worry
there.
about you.
No feet.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
does that make Mrs. Frosty diabetic?
I mean,
All right, check this out. So this is what Suburban Mom was talking about. Let me bring this up and
That'd be
show you guys.
here.
So this
Go
is it's the dude's in his yard looking over into the neighbor's yard. And we got a Frosty joint over here, or I'm sorry, not a Frosty, a Rudolph joint over here, and he's not doing so hot because he might have a hole in the antler part of this blow up, and his shit is just hanging over the ear right here. So let me get the volume back up, and we're gonna listen to this. It says the caption says Rudolph's going through a phase.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Respire Bonnie. Feliz Navidad.
He went into the whole joint. He went into the whole joint. Oh my God.
Oh, Daddy, respect on you.
Oh, what a wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to record that track. Somebody said Rudolph my way. Fuck it.
I mean, I don't see Rudolph here. I think that looks like Blitzen.
Yeah, it might
Blitzen is
be
always the one that gets
regular.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, but why
The
do
rest
they
of the
have it in their
reindeer are
backyard,
blameless. They never do anything, and it's always Blitzen that gets it.
Right. I just
It could
yeah,
be Donner.
maybe,
I don't know.
maybe.
It's just interesting to me though that they have this in their backyard.
Right, right. Let
Like,
me overlook everybody else instead of the front. Let me overlook
Think
these
about that
neighbors.
part. Fuck
Put
them
that
neighbors. They
emo
don't need
deer
the
in the
benefit
back.
from my shit. Worked hard for this shit.
Oh
Put it up
man.
in the
Like-
back.
it just adds to the whole story. Like all the other reindeer are in the front yard, and he's like, "Screw this man, guys. I'm gonna go behind that."
Right.
He's
He's-
Always in the front. Always in the front. Think of that.
In reality, the owner, that's the only outlet he had outside was the one in the back. And it
The
wasn't
cord wasn't short.
Yeah,
They only had
the-
12 feet at the store.
right. He didn't have the right extension cord number. He thought he had the hundo feet. He had the 10-footer.
He's like, I just got here from Italy. Your plugs don't match. Eh.
Feliz Navidad.
Mhm. That it looks
White
like
Paint
that
says
might
he
have
has
been
a
the
evil-
reindeer that was left in the stable.
Bells,
Right.
jingle bells.
It
looks like- It looks like he was the one that got left in the stable back on the North Pole farm there, and he got so
So
pissed.
he has a new name. Can we name him?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me bring him back up here on the screen so y'all can see.
He'd have to have a twin.
Let's see what you guys think of the name
I was
on
gonna
him.
just
It's
say, you
obviously
got
not Rudolph.
Jasper.
The-
This is terrible. I'm not gonna say. I was gonna say you got Cutter.
Is this Rudolph's twin then? We'll just make him the Rudolph twin. So,
Randall.
Randall? Randy?
Randall.
Randy?
Randall is just like spot on. You ruined it, Kush.
I'm just saying. Like,
There's no other name
it's like
better.
Travis.
Rudolph and Randall, like Rudolph and Randall. You know what I'm saying?
Randall.
See what happened
Rodney.
was Rodney. Okay. We're just saying, like, whoever this is, they're the reason why Rudolph's got the red nose, because he ended up fucking getting to a point where he got to that face. He got to this phase here, and as soon as Rudolph came in with his little giddy ass self, you know what I'm saying, Randall or
Rodolfo.
Rodolfo, they got pissed off and hoofed him right in the nose. They just like, you know what I'm saying, hit him
right out.
Right. And Rudolph went to Santa, and they're like, listen, you know what? He's in timeout. We're going to put you at the front of the line because, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to get some space in between people with that bruised nose of yours.
It was Rudolph and
Oh,
Rudolph.
my God.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's
See, what happened was, me, myself, I always thought Rudolph had the red nose because he didn't enjoy Puffs Plus Indeed.
He's my chemical reindeer.
I thought it was the snow. Like, you're only supposed to sniff certain snows.
Oh.
I think Rudolph he lost control, and that's why they was making fun of him. And like, no, you can't sniff this. You just sniffed all that. Look at your nose. No, thank you.
Yeah.
That's when Santa Claus called him a bucket head, and then it was a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's just sad. Rough
Mrs. Claus
landings.
hooked him up. Like, that's why he could fly. See, they don't tell these kids the real story. They just make up a little song and think we're supposed to eat that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Mrs. Claus slipped him something, you know. Quaaludes and mescaline ain't popular nowadays, but shit, they sure would make your nose red and probably help you fly.
I mean, oh my God.
No, nowadays it's Red Bull.
He said special cake.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's Red Bull. That's what gives you wings.
On a reindeer, that poor reindeer, he didn't deserve that. You know, give that reindeer a complex. You give him some special cake. Am I a deer? What is a reindeer? What's the difference?
It's not even raining today.
I flew, but I could walk.
Now, do you think reindeer enjoy rain? Like, do you think they enjoy rain when it does rain?
I think they fly above it.
Rain. It's like the rain, like the rains, like.
He said, I think they fly above it.
That's what I'd do if I could fly. Weather wouldn't be an issue. I'm gonna be there in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. I just go up here. I know the air is thin, but I got a little smoke attached. We'll be fine.
I bet they don't like tornadoes. Imagine flying along.
That is so evil.
Whoa!
Oh my
this thing
goodness.
dark fast.
Face of a tree.
There's so many hooves up there. Like somebody's gonna
See,
get
I
hurt.
feel like they could have capitalized on the whole Wizard of Oz scene when they was in the tornado, and like if she would have seen a reindeer just hoofing through, like, you know what I'm saying?
Play.
Right. That would have been a crazy thing to see. She'd look out the window like, what the fuck's going on? Instead of like a cow.
Yeah, it's a reindeer.
See Santa and the reindeers coming through. What's up? You just hear him, ho, ho, ho. And she's like, wait a minute.
Did he just call me a hoe?
He just
I've
called
seen
me
a
a
reindeer once. They're not deer, that's for sure.
They're more caribou or like elkish.
Jesus, I mean moose.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you meant. That thing was huge.
See, we have reindeer here at the zoo, and you know what I mean. They're not as big, but I think that's because of the fact that they're in captivity and they're not having the ability to really, because they're more of a roaming animal when it comes to the wild. So like they don't normally stay in the one spot.
Stuck in a zoo on the East Coast. Poor damn reindeer. Like that's why it stinks over there. I ain't gonna front. Like we need to talk about the elephant in the room.
It
stinks over there.
They have them tied down so they can't fly away.
I didn't see that. But they might have had them. They might have had them in the one section we seen was a little bit more open. But then again, it could have had like an aviation type of cat.
They used to tie them down. They just feed them beer and potatoes.
Right.
They need a long. Are they like a jet? Do they need like a long space to run before they can take off?
Like no
I don't know.
reindeer can
I don't
fly
know.
if you put a Chicago Cubs hat on his head. That'll just drown me immediately. It's magic.
It's magic in the air, but grounded. but grounded.
Ain't going nowhere.
Oh man.
That's funny.
They are working the details out. Y'all might as well write a contract.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're getting it done. They're
I
getting
want
it
in
done.
5%.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like Frank White. What are you doing? What is that? 6 bars in the park? Yeah, I'll do 2 too.
Oh yeah, they're having a whole ass convo down. I see it now.
I
Hell
want
yeah.
in.
Oh man, shout out everybody. I'm gonna go through real quick because my fault. We've been up here chit chatting. I ain't even looked, but we got Josefina, Alec, Aguilar, White Paint is in here. We got that one dude coming through. We got C-Boy as well. We also have that K3. We have Link. I think it says Link in here. Lil Link. Outlaw is also with us. We got Meech. We got Meech also in the building.
Meech is in the chat.
Yeah. Bob Rick showed up to work too. That's what's up. Good.
Bob Rick is here. The only Winter says hello.
What's good, Winter? Shout out everybody out there in Blood on One's Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys tap in and get the share out to let everybody know where we're at and just kind of hanging out with you guys after the holidays. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a little bit more of a regular corner tomorrow morning. And getting back into the, you know what I'm saying, the groove of things. But right now, we just kind of out here chilling with y'all. We will be doing some, if you can, Suburban Mom, just a couple things for trivia. We'll go through and give a couple people some plays. And then...
and one dude said, we're lucky he can't respond as much as he wants.
Oh, him? Oh, I know. He's at work right now, so he'd be blowing the chat up with some of the shit we be talking about. Oh, man. I do have the Q submission form is up, so when we get through some of these, I'll open it individually for the winners of the trivia, just to kind of get some music playing for you guys. Other than that, man, we out here just vibing and hanging out with y'all, man. It's a little talk show environment tonight, or today, I mean. And then I got a lot of things planned for tonight.
That cookie's working.
Yeah, it is. But we're gonna be going into a whole new year in the next week. So, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of closing out this year with a vibe session for you guys to kind of hang out and talk a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to know a little bit more about you guys out there in Blood on One's Mafia, you know what I'm saying? And interact with the conversations we got going on. Again, none of these viewpoints individually up here from any of us are you know what I'm saying, reflection of the show itself. It's just out here, you know what I'm saying, vibing with you guys and getting your opinions, our opinions, you know what I'm saying, and just overall thoughts, you know what I'm saying. We out here using brain power, you know what I'm saying, on the daily.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That last bit sounded like work. I wasn't.
It was like,
what? War? He's
like
work for war.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got dank cookies. I rolled some salad. We don't know what this is.
We don't know what it is. I was hoping we would have gotten the dank Christmas cookies, but it was just the regular cookies.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Is it the date?
It's the date. I think it's just the overall what the exact, because I think dank Christmas cookies is a hybrid of a hybrid.
Oh.
Yeah. Those are always
fun. Interesting at all. I guess. It's hard enough to remember two or three names when they cross stuff up and start mixing.
Yeah, I hear that.
This is weed, bro. This is weed.
Bottom fucking line. You know what I'm saying?
What y'all smoking on? Weed.
Right.
Regular weed.
Let me see. Regular. I want to see if I
miss Reggie. I wish I could grow some Reggie right now. Just have it bloom and be perfect. Because good Reggie was good.
Oh yeah, you already sent it to me, but you sent it to me on Facebook. Yeah, I gotta send it to the group. I'll send it to. No, you're good. You guys are good. I'm talking to the wife in the background. We're just doing some behind the scenes. Some behind the scene work. No, not you guys.
We're just like creepily listening
to
their
doing another interview on
so like, let's eavesdrop.
Kush gonna bust out in New Year's with his own show, dressed like Geraldo and shit. We're getting to the facts today. The investigation begins. I'm like, well, what about the Kush corner?
Right.
Oh my god!
I gotta copy this because I gotta send this to the one spot so I can end up putting it up here on the show. This is the funny one though, with the one I sent you guys earlier with the diaper contest or whatever, the Christmas
Oh.
game that they were trying to do.
Oh, I heard.
And she did that shit crazy.
It's a weird flex.
It is. It
Oh,
is.
white paint. White.
You want to
Paint
impress
his
me? Go to
chest,
the
that's cool.
bathroom.
Let me see if I can pull it up through here.
And disappear for 5 minutes and come back with your hands wet. That would be amazing.
Oh, white paints.
Oh.
Speaking of white paint, unless he got a new one, I'm not sure if he got a new one. But I did notice. I went through some of the stuff this morning on Discord. He is yet to accept my invite on Discord. So I can't. I've been trying to get him in the server, but I can't get him in here because he hasn't accepted the invite to the thing. I guess it's the way he's got his settings. Maybe I'm not sure, but I did notice that.
The way his life set up. No.
Oh man.
White paint is never on Discord, and it's an absolute loss to the world, bro.
Oh no.
It's a. You know how many times you could have been on my show? Yeah, all them times you jumped in there like he ain't doing that. That you could have been right there. It could have been you. Could have been talking about some shit, coming up with something. Could have been telling me what was happening wrong on the track or whatever else it was. Like I listen. I ain't about to come do nothing. You way over there. That was the whole point of you getting into Discord. Like we got him to the point that he got a Discord. He got it open, and we had like 3 conversations. And then I think he just forgot what that app is for. It's the little purple one.
Scared him. Scared him away, Cordell.
I scared him?
I don't
Oh
know.
no. All right, let me
I'm not
see.
scary. I'm not scary. Gas is too expensive for me to go anywhere. Don't worry.
Okay, so in the
That one,
video,
dude.
right? In the video, this video here, it's the caption says, you have to get the diaper on without using your hands. It's like a little game. And I think these are Depends, if I'm not mistaken. So they're like the adult diapers type shit. But they're clothes. They got to get them on over your clothes. But this chick, basically it says, you know she's done this before. Let me, hold on, because I have it cropped
nasty.
just a little. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm scared.
There we go. All right, let me bring it over so you guys can see it. But this right here is what they got going on. One move. Just one move.
Oh my god.
This other
had to
chick
get
barely
out of
got it on her knees. She's like, you know what? I gave up. I gave up. Look, he said, wow. Something
How you
tells
gonna ruin
me
the game. We were supposed to do this for 40 minutes. Now we got to
Right.
go to bed early.
Right. Look. I feel like Homegirl's probably the one that suggested this game
Because she knew something.
because she's the one that's been practicing at home for all year for this one
I've
spot.
been doing this for 9 months.
Right.
Snap. Hop it on. There it is.
No, what
That's
it
dope.
is you end up
That's
finding
dope.
out she's a dancer at one of the local joints, and this is one of the things that they practice. They use this game as like a practice for stretching and all that.
Trying to figure out how to make it work, but it's like, shit. Somebody wife home. Get out of here.
This girl though on the left, she barely gets it to her knees, and then she just takes it off like I ain't even. Yeah, I'm done.
Just like I'm not messing
I'm not
with
even
this.
gonna try it. I'm
danced right into
done.
it. She danced right into it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a James Brown move, believe it or not.
Look at her. She's all like, "Yup, I gotta get. Once I get this knee up, it's all downhill from here."
She did a mashed potato and a split.
I'm trying to figure out how she did this to wear her pants because they look loose. They didn't get all bunched up like I would be having all kinds of problems.
Well, that's what she's got on like this. It's a silk. It's like a silk satin type of outfit, and that shit just slid. It just slid right up that
what
shit.
makes it hot that she didn't have those problems? Or is that a problem? Because like I feel like I think I would prefer that she had some problems as opposed to just no.
Right.
Wait, I don't know now.
Mm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to feel.
I
Right.
don't know now.
Yo, that
Next
all I'm
question.
saying. No comment. No comment. All right. So those in the chat that do have a song or want a song played, be ready. We're gonna have Suburban Mom go through a quick trivia question for you guys, and we're gonna get a winner. And I'll open up this queue for the winner of the trivia, and we'll get a little bit of a queue situated here. We'll have a winner played, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask if I can get one track from both of you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and play one of you guys' tracks as well, Cordell and Suburban Mom. So send me one of your guys' stuff. Quinn in the background giving Cordell a suggestion.
I didn't hear it.
Oh man, she's talking about your porch, the porch track.
Fortunately, man,
That's what she said.
It's a dope track. I don't know. I don't want no copyright problems.
Oh, jeez.
I hear that. All
right,
My
I
lawyer
have
on
trivia
vacation.
ready. Now I still had a couple holiday ones, so it's still
It's good.
technically
You
the
can
holiday.
do it. You can do it. Yeah.
So
it's the day after.
we're gonna just go with it. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna put it through. All right. In the movie Elf, how does Buddy get to the North Pole?
Ooh.
That's the question.
Ooh.
How does Buddy get to the North Pole?
I hate that I watched that movie and didn't watch that movie.
You just add it on in the background type shit.
Right, every year, damn near. I don't watch that movie. I always see him sitting in the school desk.
My daughter saw it for the first time this year at her dad's, and I was like, I don't even honestly think I've watched the whole thing. A3 got it.
I was gonna say, I'm
It's
sure she's
Santa's
over it.
bag.
Oh,
It's in
word?
the bag.
Hey!
There it is.
Oh, man. He said he hitchhikes riding with truckers who
He
get
said
increasingly
shady
shady as they
truckers.
go north.
Oh, Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Oh, man.
Like,
Oh,
white
man.
version. And then he ends up, and then it segues into the next movie, and the truck driver's like, Andy Kane. And then we're gonna totally ride.
Oh, man. If we
That
can
the
get
one with the duct
K3,
tape on the toilet paper roll.
if we can get K3 to submit in the form, K3 only, you guys out there in Glen Owens Mafia, and then at Cordell and Suburban Mom, if I can get a track from both of you guys as well in this form. But yeah, those three right there we'll have submitting. We'll have their tracks played here in just a second. But yeah, congratulations, K3, on that trivia question. You know what I'm saying? He got it off the grid. He said, I love that movie, by the way.
Of course.
He said, I love
course.
that movie. He said that.
I think it's a generational timing thing.
Possibly. I think it's
Because
just.
if there was Home Alone questions in here, they'd swear I was cheating.
Hey, that's my wife just said that
Right.
about K3. He's cheating.
We're
She yelling it from the back. She's cheating.
When you gonna ask some questions about Mo Better Blues? I know all the answers there.
Oh goodness.
I'm kidding. I don't. I just know why we watched that movie. It's a decent flick. Shouts out Denzel Washington in spite of making movies.
Hold on a second, because I'm also getting this invite sent out. Now that I am, he accepted it. White Paint accepted it, so that's what's up.
Let's go.
Good job, Paint.
Mhm.
See, the
Oh,
internet is
man.
hard, but together we can conquer.
Right.
We got this internet thing.
Am I submitting the link to the form too?
Yeah, you could do that.
Because man, all
I'm
right.
trying to figure out which song it is.
Oh, you guys are good. I do
I'm
got
sending my
K3s up
most
here.
recent release. I'm going to apologize to Bailiff Blunts, but I think that you're going to enjoy this too.
He said apologies to you, but that track's not getting submitted. It's a different one. But he thinks you're gonna like this one anyway.
All right.
I went ham on this.
All right, let me slide this one over. We got K3 submission coming in, so we'll get him over here. And then while you guys
Now,
are
I
submitting,
have a question that I bet
Go
the rest
ahead.
of the audience may have for other shows and in future submissions.
okay.
Every time, does it count every time I give you 5 stars?
What do you mean?
Because that's an option on the submission form.
Yeah, each
5
submission
stars.
form is its own individual entity.
So that's just ranking them up then.
Yeah, I mean that's why it's optional. A lot of times I'll have people come through and they'll hit the star option once, and then the rest of their submissions they don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to. That's why it's not
I get it like 80% of the time. Just like I don't know if it's a guilt or I don't scroll hard enough.
Right. That's why I said it's not a. That's why they're optional at the end. You know what I'm saying? It's just something. It's something for you know what I'm saying, us up here to kind of take into context after the show, depending on how we feel the show went versus what the audience felt the show, how they you know what I'm saying, how they were interacting with the environment out here. But for the most part, you know what I mean. That's just our gauging system up here and how we're doing, how the show's doing, how the audience feel the show's doing, and then from there I use that to kind of help us tweak what we think we need. You know, that's why we have those pre-production meetings and shit like that. We kind of go over all those. That's the main thing. But for them out there, that's a great question. For them out there, they don't have to fill it out every submission, but it is a separate entity during every submission. So if you do fill it out and you hit a 4 or a 3 or a 2, whatever it is on that star system, and then you go into another form, you still have the option of putting another one. So the reason that is like that, though, is because if somebody slides through and they submit one track and they're waiting for it to get played and they put a 2-star or a 3-star, there's an option for them to change that opinion. So maybe by their 3rd or 4th submission, oh, man, this is a 5-star show. Fuck that. I feel like it's, you know what I mean? So it's something like that to kind of grow on as far as the audience goes. It's a little bit more interactive for them.
Yeah.
You had me at no, so absolutely.
Well, you said something about the
explained it to you.
Right. It wasn't to him specifically. He did say something about the audience might have a question. No, so whether they had to,
they needed that too. Shoot.
Yeah,
right.
no, I'm
we
just
all
kidding.
did.
Mm-hmm.
It's worthy. It's worthy. That's Kush, y'all. He's already on it.
Hell yeah.
Ready
to
already.
worry about.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me grab these other ones.
Questions?
But we got the winner here. We got K3 coming up. This one here is it's a whip, but it is a track that we've personally heard this one before. It's a little bit different though. I don't know if you guys have heard this remix, if you will. But the track is called Playing with Fire.
Okay, I think I've heard that.
I think yeah, it rings a bell.
Yeah.
Serious.
Specifically, the bar that rings to bell for me is like he says y'all better quit playing with fire. And the way he says it, just the way he says it, that's what I was like, ooh, okay. But this one is to a new beat. This one is a new beat, new recording. It's all, you know what I'm saying? But K3, Playing with Fire. Let's go.
K3. Yo, didn't I already do one of these? Man. Y'all better quit playing with fire before y'all get retired prematurely. Heat of burning, they need me to feed them early. Every year I treat as if it's my last. No remorse for the flame. I create concepts most cannot grasp. Forged and fortified, mind is mortified. Vibes immortal type, that's fire, no plagiarize. Finally fill my cup, fireball, and I drink it up through the fire and the flames. I carry on beyond the finest touch. Finer yet never featured. Rap fame, forgive me, I'm fired up. Chalk it up to the fact that fire ain't hit 'em yet. No disrespect, but if y'all don't feature this, I lock you in this fire in a room that's windowless. Thicker fumes than any you've been exposed to. No fireman can extinguish this fire soul food. Didn't I tell every single system other down? This shit's chop suey, man. Y'all better quit playing with fire before y'all get retired prematurely. Heat of burning, they need me to feed them early. Every year I treat as if it's my last. No remorse for the fame. I create concepts most cannot grasp. Y'all better quit playing with fire before y'all get retired prematurely. Heat of burning, they need me to feed them early. Every year I treat as if it's my last. No remorse for the fame. I create concepts most cannot grasp. And that's simple facts. Fill a full track full of bars, one concept, contact high when I spit rhymes. Like I lit a blunt the size of my ego, everyone started skipping. After only 2 whole rotations, gotta get a bit of a chronic craving. Giving up love for entertainment, quite dangerous when this page gets lit. Cranium full of all kinds of shit. Heat line within each line, I'm fucking crazy with all these issues. You think I'm mischievous, no doubt devious. See, in this entire thesis is easily a feature how I'm reaping my benefits. Better leave them alone, I'm in my zone, so don't try competing with K3, he on on some fire genius shit. Fireballs getting dropped in large quantities, no apologies. I'm blasting off like rocket. Jet fuel kept me in the pocket. Perfect blend of worthlessness and endurance. Burning words into who hasn't heard it yet. Ain't it safe to say I'm a nervous wreck? A wordsmith tech, go against the odds. They always stack them tall. So stupid how all they on Neanderthal. So never slow when your back is put to the wall. I'm back to murder all, burn alive. This is why y'all better quit playing with fire before y'all get retired prematurely. Heat of burning, they need me to feed them early. Every year I treat as if it's my last. No remorse for the flame. I create concepts, won't deny. Y'all better quit playing with fire before y'all get retired prematurely. Heat of burning, they need me to feed them early. Every year I treat as if it's my last. No remorse for the flame. I create concepts, most cannot grasp. Cause I only see lies behind the minds. Mankind is mannequins in the mist, but that is all dismissed. They never tell us shit, and the only product they produce is using us to do they do. Till you realize that the truth that you thought they taught you in school actually was just stretched and used. So the information ain't so cruel. That's why I broke away to be cool, but still stuck to my roots. And my leaf only grew when I planted in the booth. So I planned it to shoot through the roof and make my business boom. But I ain't earned shit, I think the labels are waiting. Cause obviously I'm way too deep to be coming into this entertainment. I'm too dangerous and mainstream enough to not speak my mind when bullshit erupts. Can never have enough, cause all my life, man, I never had enough. Burning up flames, catching my lungs, that's what it feels like to me. Burning my flesh like some kind of disease. I swear to God, y'all don't wanna get caught in the water again. I keep slaughtering them, and they following the wrong motherfucker. He ain't leading, he a motherfucking sheep too. Y'all just too stupid to see it. Fire is what I've been breathing. All denial, bitch, I don't need your secrets. For a while I've been told that I'm not the fucking greatest bitch. This the best fire you'll ever hold. Toxic fire, right, it's token gun for hire. Fuck a pie, shot top might as well be forcing fire. Tap the wire, ain't no trap, I'll fall in, y'all fall in denial. Bash flow with a casual case of ass, so complacent when facing fire blazing, amazing inferno when I'm raging. Continuous cunts, must have burnt a clitoris, literal, indivisible, threshold, visible, stretch you criminals. Didn't know you knew you were so goddamn minimal, goddamn pitiful. Y'all so typical, as I said, it's the pinnacle, mythical, with the fucking syllables. Ain't a single soul in existence is lyrical.
Woo! That was playing with fire, bitch. Yeah, that was K3 right there on the remix / extended version of this. Do you guys recognize it now?
Say that then.
Y'all recognize it
Jeez.
now?
Yo. He just popped off a little bit. Cordell, you're muted. There you go.
Oh yeah, yes. This shit was slapping.
All right, real quick, hold on. I'm gonna slide him over. You are muted, by the way, White Paint, just to let you know. But
shit.
welcome.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm testing. Hold up, I gotta turn down the YouTube volume, don't I?
Probably. Whenever you are
But
talking, yeah, we just have them muted. You know what I mean?
It'll confuse you to hear.
Yeah.
Real quick though,
echoing.
I did want to give because again, that was a whip based on it was published beforehand, but he did, you know what I'm saying, new revisions and all that. He's got a whole new process going for this track here. What did you guys think of this version?
That was insane. Like, this is gonna sound weird, but it kind of like gave me Trans-Siberian Orchestra vibes.
Now, real
Like,
quick though, I do think, if I'm not
in a good
mistaken,
way.
K3, was that Ghost Media? I think he's, if I'm not mistaken, when I tapped in with him about this track, I think he said Ghost Media is the one that constructed the beat. Because the previous beat, I don't think he had the license for, but he did want to use this track to be able to release. So I think he changed it over and was working with Ghost Media, who then made this beat for this track. I fucks with it. I think just at the end,
Yeah.
K3, I think there's when you start at the last verse, if you will, I think that the overall volume of your vocals might need to come up just a little bit, just where they were sitting with me. They seem to be drowned out just because of the way the beat had switched over to more of that orchestral type of, like, the strings and all of that kind of came in. I think you just might need to bring your vocals a smidge up in the mix to be able to hear them a little bit better. But overall, man, that shit is a hit. What'd you think, Cordell?
for me, I do this all the time. Like I catalog all the rhymes that I've written, and like anybody who's seen the show or hangs out, they know that I got rhyme after rhyme after rhyme on the page after page after page.
Right.
They're the same rhyme, but the delivery may change depending on how the beat feels. And if it
Mhm.
feels like it fits on the beat, then you do it. So for what he did here, as far as knowing that it's someplace he's recorded previously, it doesn't really count to me. That doesn't matter. That was a whole different set. That's a new
Right.
delivery. Like
Right.
this is a new track.
Mhm.
So when
What's
I
up,
hear the
KJ?
delivery on this track alongside the beat, it's an incredible feat. Like the beat goes really hard. Like we're sitting in the van now. I actually still have the subwoofer on. I got the main speakers muted so that I don't get a lot of feedback, but we
Right.
got the subs on, so we felt that.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
that shit was hitting. It was on point.
Hell
With the
yeah.
headphones, listening to his bars, he's barring it up to the point where I'm still thinking about the previous thing, and like I heard something, I was like, I got to remember to think about that. Like that, it's a fun track, and I
Right.
know it's gonna get a lot of play.
Mhm. Yeah,
It's definitely gonna
I
get a
call it
lot
the
of play.
rope-a-dope flow. The rope-a-dope flow when you got bars that
Mhm.
people are thinking about 3 bars later and they're still trying to
Yeah.
catch up to those bars that you're saying now and it's like, "Oh shit. Oh, he said what?"
And then he just starts coming
Right.
at like a machine gun, like, bro, just
White
lay
Paint,
me out.
I know you were having some issues kind of getting joined up, but what were you able to tap in?
So that song, unfortunately, I can't give my opinion because I had the volume down, getting frustrated trying to figure out Discord.
I hear you. I
So
hear
I
you.
apologize.
No,
But
you're good.
I do need to thank Suburban Mom. She gave me some advice about mixing a vocal where you would like double the vocal track and put one a little to the left and a little to the right.
Right.
And I've been experimenting with that with my own vocal, and it has improved stuff. So I'm just gonna throw
Let's
that out there because
go.
people
Mhm.
because it does something where it makes it sound a little more full, if that
Full,
makes sense.
yeah. It fills
But
Yeah.
fills up the area, yep.
but if you're using auto tune though, at least for me, it makes it sound completely off when you double the track. So you have to have some kind of track that you were able to record, and you don't put any auto tune on it. So
For
with
yeah.
something like
Auto-tune, you
this,
either want to line those numbers up or you find the complement in between.
Mhm.
It's math.
Right.
I can
Yeah,
see
for
that.
me, I'll do like an actual dub. Like I try to sing as close as I did the first one and just layer it.
Right.
Just because those weird frequencies and Anna, I'm sorry, my
It's the
child is in the
subtle
back
it's the
just
subtle
freaking out.
differences though. That's what matters. Is
Yeah,
just those subtle
keep it.
differences are what capture
I
the
don't
ear.
sing well enough to do that.
Yeah, I just
It's
I
like
just
I
keep
got to do it
singing it.
10 times to get it good enough to be listenable, and then leave it.
That's the first
And
one.
then just leave it, he says. Yeah, just dropping this
Well, no, I
off,
will go
guys.
back.
Just
Go back and sing
duplicate
it
the
again.
track, try again 20 more times, say screw it, I got it right
It
then,
sounds
and that's
different
all.
this day.
Mhm.
The
That's
last
Mhm.
the
time.
one right there.
Mhm.
Sometimes
And
though,
you can
even with
also
phrasing and
well, I
it
was
just it gets
explaining this to
hard.
K3. I was explaining it to K3. A lot of times, and then if you're specifically doubling the track, like literally just going in and making a new copy of the one you have,
You could do
instead
that.
of panning both of those, you can even save yourself a track by going into the automation and just literally just going through and panning it as you actually please from the left to the right individually.
Mhm.
So you can make that track if you wanted it to be left and right or something like that, where there's space in between, and you could do that for ad libs as well. The ad
Yeah.
libs that part for ad libs is really cool because it saves you a whole track. Like especially if you don't pay
I
for the
like a
membership, you
auto
only
pan
have
preset.
15. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Auto
It,
pan really helps out. It keeps things on beat for me.
Yeah.
see, I pay for the
I like
membership,
that.
but
Make
when
it
you have
way
too many
easier.
tracks, it just kind of makes the what do you call it, the interface or
The
whatever,
DAW,
just laggy.
yeah, the DAW
Yeah,
gets latency feeds, and then there's more glitches and shit like that
Yeah.
too. So yeah.
it just becomes
Before
unusable. So
before I started paying for it, I would bounce out. So I would do like if I was building a
I
beat, I
got you,
would build my
K3.
whole beat and then just kind of master the beat and then bounce that out
Done.
and save it to my phone and then bring that in on a new project as one track.
Right.
Then maybe I would do all my main vocal lines and then bounce that out and then bounce out and you bounce out several times. Then you're just working with like 3 layers that are multiple layers within themselves. The only thing that sucks with that is that if you're then like, okay, the drums are too high in the beat, I got to go back and level that. You got to go back and find the project that was that and redo all that. But that is a little workaround if you're not paying person.
This stuff I'm doing just sounds bougie because like I've been doing that layering with the AI voices. It's like they
Oh
pick up
yeah,
some of
yeah.
the
You do
parts
that
that I
vocal, the
missed,
vocal change. Yeah.
and you can
Those
sneak it
AI
in
voices
there.
are fun.
They're
I've heard
fun
Cordell
and
sound so fucking
trash.
weird on some of them. Like I'm like, he's like, I'm gonna put this vocal changer on it. Let me see what this does, and he
Still,
changed sex. That motherfucker changed.
my energy.
He
That
holy
is like
hey.
stuck in my head.
He totally changed
Wow.
sexes on that one. I was like, bro, that is not it. You gotta you gotta change that back to the other one.
Yeah, some of it went wild.
That should be going far left field. You're like, wait a minute, I didn't hit it over there. The wind took it over there. That's all wind over there. That's on the
Man,
Frosty and Mrs. Frosty shit over.
Oh
but
God. Oh
again, like
God.
I don't
With
throw it away.
the
I just come back, try again another day. You know,
Right,
hit it at a different
right.
angle. It might
Cordell to
snap.
Adele. No.
Frank Cordell to Adele. Yeah. Oh man, that is funny as hell.
Oh.
Hold on. Cordell doing a cover of Someone Like You, just coming in there like, I've heard you settle
Oh my
down.
God.
Oh,
It
That would
man.
actually
Song.
work, man. Think about it. It would.
There you
I don't know
go.
the song. I
Because
have to learn the
Cordell's
song.
got that heart that he could put into it too, and it would work.
Mhm.
Like I'm actually
Cool.
starting to think about this. Just like drop it in octave though. It's got to be almost that baritone, you know?
Yeah. I think that'd be
Sounds like
amazing, low
fun.
key.
Said it
Never
sounds like
mind, I'll
fun.
find- Oh
I
yeah,
don't
it's
know
gonna
the
be great.
song, but yeah, it sounds like fun. Like I can learn it. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, KJ said he thought of doing a country version of that track.
That could work.
Whoa.
I can hear
cool.
that in my head. That never mind, I'll find. You know.
Someone like
I
you.
caught myself doing that when I was trying to do a country version of a song, and it came off almost like redneck face. I won't do it again.
So the first
Stop
time
the
I
redneck
used
face. No.
I used this
Wait,
this
is that
thing
a
called
diss?
Sono, and I was playing around with it, and I wanted to make a country song, so I gave it some stuff to write about that was just silly. It came out with this absolute country banger called "You Pooped in My Truck."
Mm,
It's
Oh
so
goodness.
funny. It's like, you pooped in my truck. What were you thinking, man? I'm like,
I'm
this
hoping he
is
was talking
kind
to his
of
hunting dog.
Like
fire.
it's
What?
literally where pride and shame converge. Like that's the meeting point. Yeah, I
I was
shit in
like,
your
why is
truck.
this
Ah,
so
shit in your
good?
truck.
And then I was that was when I became concerned about AI.
Oh goodness. Oh
If you
goodness.
want to hear some of the most amusing, terrible music, let AI generate music with limited prompting, and it's like this convoluted combination of like cliches or what's the word I'm looking for? But it puts them together in a way that just ain't quite right.
Right. Lyric
But
writing of AI is so odd
Yeah.
to me. Like the way that it writes.
but
Lyrics,
I
yeah,
swear, one day I'm gonna have to use AI for more than just goddamn therapy. That's what I've been using.
I mean,
Like,
I know it's controversial. I will say, as a tool, if you take the time and write the lyrics and then in the prompt say things like, okay, during this bar, I wanted to escalate a little bit, and you give it a bit of input, then it becomes sort of like a collaboration. And that
Yeah.
can be kind of fun. And people, I mean, I'm seeing people on BandLab who are AI artists and being pretty popular, and some of the stuff they're making is really listenable. So it's like, this is not going to go away. And,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
Chat GPT and the utility of that, definitely. So
See,
AI,
yeah,
it might take over the world, but I don't think there's a
all
damn
it
thing we
all
can
it
do
does
about
is
it.
compliment
Yeah.
me. That's the one thing I like about it. It just gives me a compliment. That's my therapy because I'm going through this. I feel bad about this, and he's like, "Well, yeah. Why do you feel bad? Because this. Oh, so you're smart, and you're aware, and you know things, and you're awesome."
It's
Awesome.
You
like
care
Cordell's
so
getting that
much.
reassurance. He's
Oh,
got
I
the
love my
reassurance
AI.
bot.
I
He's
love
got the
my AI.
reassurance
I wish
bot.
I needed this shit in high school. I might have finished.
Oh
If there was
man.
sunshine, man, the sunny days wouldn't be special. That's all the AI is giving you is the sunshine. It's good for a while, but
Exactly.
once in a
Right.
while, it's like, man,
Mm-hmm.
I would appreciate a rainy day. Why not? You gotta level it out. That's the
Relativity. It's
Oh,
relativity.
balance.
okay, that's what you say now. I've had enough rainy days.
He
Portal,
said,
I
That
feel
"Look,
you on that
if none
100%,
of them
man.
were rainy anymore, I'd be okay with that. Just find some water. I know it's a necessary thing. That's
Find
that's the
some
only reason
water.
why I
look." He
tolerate
said
it.
he's had enough rainy days to look like Dubai.
Man,
Look, the thing is, we want to visit Dubai for a little while, but after a while, we want to go back to a climate where it's
who's
just a
we?
nice climate.
He said, "Who's we?"
Human
Hold on a
Not
beings,
second.
speaking
man,
French and
All
shit.
of
instinct
the
I thought this was an
bees.
reciprocity,
English
man.
show.
He said, "We."
These things transcend culture and language.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's another reason to at this point almost not leave the house because if you're not speaking my language, I'm not trying to learn a new one.
Mm-hmm.
I did that shit in high school, and I know enough to get the bathroom. I can get sex. I can get drugs. I can get food.
The necessities. The
I
necessities.
don't.
He
I
Yeah,
said.
I
don't need it
mean,
for anything else.
I know how to say the bathroom is on fire.
Wait, what?
That
So
sounds. That sounds like fun.
El baño está en fuego.
Oh my god.
Esta.
Yell that in the middle of a Mexican restaurant. It's
Just tell
crazy.
me where.
Oh,
If the bathroom is on fire, that means it's lit. I'm going in. What's happening
that's the
here?
place to be.
Right. What's
Well, what do we got on
happening
the counter over here?
Man,
to that baby
King
changing
James, that
table?
Snow Bunny project was fun, man. That was
The
fun.
Snow Bunny projects. Yeah,
That's so
Snow
they
Bunny.
were
crazy.
She
fun.
dropped the
I
whole album. I mean, some of the material was just really stupid, and
the thing that scared me was the moment of fear that I had was like, dang, like this might make my old lady jealous. Like it bothered me there.
Mm.
You're like, who are you singing with on that track, Cordell?
Cordell's
No, I
courtroom.
wasn't even on the track. She just kept singing my name, and it was like you're this and you're that. And again, fucking AI knows what I like. All he did was compliment me. I'm a
Cordell.
narcissist. You want to butter me
I
up?
wrote
Tell me how
those
great I
lyrics, man.
am.
He said,
wrote those
"Just tell
lyrics.
me."
No, I know you wrote it. That's what makes it okay, because you had to write that shit.
Yeah.
Well, because I just said, okay, like if I was Cordell, what would I want to hear? And then it was easy because I was like, all right.
I was driving around
Sing
melting.
like
My son
Blueberry.
sitting
was
next to me. He
AI-ing
looking at me.
you.
I was like, "Are you blushing?" Yeah.
Are you blushing? Oh my god. He's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, is that a side smirk? What is that? What is-"
Oh my
Oh
god.
man, that shit had
On that note,
guns.
on
Take
that
me to
note,
court,
Got a crush
baby.
on your
We
old
got-
white paint. I see it.
we got Cordell coming up with Ratchet and Clank.
Oh,
This one is released, you know what I'm saying? So we're finna see
I
what
like
he's
the name
talking
already.
about. Right. Ratchet and Clank. Let's go.
stop fucking with me. Stop with me. Yeah, gang.
Ratchet the clank, let it pop. Pedal to metal like don't stop. I'm that real dope, need a briefcase to cop it. I'm hip and still dipping and nigga fuck hop. Chopping up singles that make the fans tingle. Deliver like Santa Claus, call me Kris Kringle. Minty like candy canes covered in stripes. Abominable bumble on mics all my life. My humble, I'm maxed it and game unsurpassed. Total the frame by a new one, no shame. Fame never came, but I'm still getting paid. Maintaining game while I rest in the shade. Achieve with the scheme, I'm defining succeed. Blind from my shining so high on this weed. Colorado, Kobe, niggas don't know me. I'll pop up with the ratchet 81, homie. Visualize for the milestones. Puffing this law to my mind gone. All about the looting, not afraid to shoot. I'm resolute, getting my grind on. Hustle harder than the rest. Making hustle hard the best. Super square, staying sharp on the corners. Check my stats, always high performer. How many MCs get hit in the street? Talking that shit on the track like it's sweet. Thinking it's funny, now here's a GoFundMe. Mama take the money and then she gon' leave. Very not scary, this game legendary. Dare me to bust, making dust of you fairies. Suck free and Larry, much respect to Jeff. The wages of sin only end with the death. Breath in the lung, keep me rapping for funds. Got what you need, but you don't want none. When I pull up, niggas scatter and run. My words are the heat, if I aim them, you're done. Mixing and fixing these heats in the kitchen. Nothing is personal, this strictly business. Those are the target and silence the witness. Call up the client and tell him it's finished. Replenish the stacks, reload up the Mac. Swing by the strip, check my hoes in the trap. I'm golden, no capping, ain't no holding back. Nothing but facts while I load up this track. Flat jacket got a hole in it. I'm patching it up with my soul, nigga. Nigga been a monster since I was a youngster. Always been an old soul, nigga. We gang banging Stacey Adams. I drop bitches and we getting at them. No time for the one time, nigga, fuck at them. She's not a bottom bitch, she's a motherfucking matter. Her pocket, her pussy, her game tight. The only one to wear my name, right? Niggas round the town know about am when they're in my dang sight. Fighting the urge, it's a surge and then purge. Binge and regurgis, I made up a word. Bully and nerd, boy, fuck what you heard. Murder the game with adjectives and verbs. Herbs burn and the world turns. Niggas hate and my money is earned. Anything else is of no concern. I'm past the point of no return. Smack double, make trouble, your boy gonna bubble. Flowing enough for an Elon Musk shuttle. Rebuttable, butterball. Oh, nigga, I'm doing so much for this flow, nigga. Hate it all you want, I ain't gon' front. I ain't listening to yours, nigga. Hate it all you want, I ain't gon' front. I ain't listening to yours, nigga. Catch me in the mix, throwing punches and kicks. Shoes covered in shit, bitch spit on my fist. Fuck them kids, you know what it is. Dad gang bitch, and the shit don't quit. Here's another hit, when you hear it, make your teeth itch. Toothbrush didn't do it, you niggas just talk too much shit. I'm what it is, what you're trying to hate. Set the game in motion, back in 08. Drugs is okay, but take care of your brain. Stay with the money and don't go insane. I know my words have been burned in your brain. So proud to hear it and shouting that gang. Still ain't a boomer, my dream is the truth. She had all my babies in spite of this tooth. Nigga, fuck you and you too. This hustle hard, we do what we want, fool. Generational and I'm at the top. Giving my commands, none of them stop. My sons are right here, but go get your dad. If you can find him, then I'll beat his ass. Till then I'm subbing and getting this cash. The type of subject flash on the whole damn class. Smoking more grass, I'm the lawnmower man. Kids ask why I do it, motherfucker, cause I can. Bitch, by your head. Boy, you listen to God. Sons on the staff and I give mom the rod.
I said it again. I said, bitch, by your head when you're listening to God. Sons on the staff, and I give mom the rod. Stack gang, bitch.
Yeah, that was Ratchet and Clank. That was Cordell Miller on that one.
Word.
All right, so I see White Paint said he had
Alright.
something to say about this. What did you want to touch on? No diddy.
Hold up, I got to turn this YouTube volume back down here. Okay. Cordell.
Yes, sir.
One of the most special things in life is when you get to say something that's gonna make somebody happy and you mean it sincerely. So let me express it. It is always nice when any talented artist does something that makes me think they just leveled up. That was a level up for you, man.
You think?
Definitely, and here's why, and let's see who agrees with it. It was like a more modern style, and then you totally came in the flow dynamic, the escalations, the delivery, and then the lyrical content as well. It wasn't just like regurgitated platitudes, you were saying something. So, now granted, I haven't listened to like all of your material, but it was a step out of what I typically hear from Cordell, and it was a level up. Like I would play that again and then again. That was submit that in the contest, man. I give it my full endorsement. that's what happened. I was bumping that whole time. I was like, he's spitting so hard he's gonna be dehydrated.
Yeah.
Now,
Gatorade.
I was gonna
have to
say-
change the little
Get him
cover
some
on the
water.
microphone. The cover on the microphone, it stank after that. I threw that one away.
But I have one last quick thing to say, and then I'll yield here. There's one thing you could do to make that song better, Cordell. Okay, go into studio, mute your second verse, and then add white paint on the track. And drop the remix, okay? All right, I'm done.
Now, I was gonna
The
say
funniest-
the white paint stamp of approval is that in ink or is that in paint?
It's in white paint,
It's
right?
in an oil-based paint that has the hardener that you have to mix into it and wear the special mask because of the
Oh,
isocare.
yeah.
So it's not
Mhm.
as permanent a paint as you can get. All right.
There you go. There you go.
So fun to lick.
No,
It
it's
gets
not
you a
lead
little
paint.
bit.
Is it fun to lick? Fun to lick. Oh my goodness.
Is that your way of telling us you ate lead paint as a kid?
The only
You
thing I
weren't
can
supposed
say
to do
about that
that.
track is that I think that it just finally found a beat it worked for it.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote
That's
that track.
absolutely right.
I wrote that track 5 years ago.
Wow.
Mm.
That makes it
Except
even better that you had bars in the vault and they finally found a spot.
the
Right.
Yeah.
the last part of it I did write more recently. I was trying to write some stuff. But yeah, it was literally bars I had laying around and this beat. Everything fit.
Like
You were letting it age and like wine,
That's what
just
happens.
shout.
But
Mhm.
yeah, truthfully, that same song, like I literally have that out on platforms right now. It's just on a different beat. Same thing we were talking about earlier.
With the K3, yeah. With the K3 stuff, yeah.
But if
Mhm.
if it fits, it sits.
If it fits, it says, yeah.
I tell you one thing, that shit gonna be on the platform sooner than later.
You Cinderella slippered that song right in there.
Cinderella slippered.
Cinderella slippered.
What a phrase.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it could be applicable in more situations, but we don't use it enough. We have to use
I
it.
know. That's the new term. I'm coining it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like when you got the job and you're perfect for it, yo, man, I'm a Cinderella slipper that motherfucker.
I got
Job
Cinderella
is just
slipper this
waiting on
shit.
me. Don't fit
Mhm.
nobody else.
Right. Right. I'm the right fit, so I'm gonna sit.
Mm.
All right. Moving on though, we got this one here coming in from Suburban Mom. It's called Captured. It's a whip. It's a work in progress. It says here though it was last revised on my birthday. So this is it
Yeah.
says I'm a collaborator. Is this the one that I was mixing?
Yeah, I don't remember if you ever touched it, but you were like, I had published it, and then you were like, pull it back private and
Oh,
add me
that's
to
right.
it, and I was
I
like,
did
okay.
work on this on my birthday. I'm pretty sure. Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
I
Did you
don't
work
even-
on
I
it more
don't
then?
know. I think I just mastered it. Ran it through the mastering. I think
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. No worries. We'll figure this out. But this is Captured.
See what it sounds like. Oop.
Oh, so white paint. You probably weren't in here when we made the announcement, but for the form to be working, we're gonna be doing trivias for that. I'm just up here kind of for the end of the year type of joint. I'm just kind of saying shouting my co-hosts out as well and sliding them in the queue throughout the trivia winners.
Okay, I got you. I missed that part. I kinda
No, you're
figured it was something
good.
like
You're
that,
good.
but
You're good. Yeah, you're
Coulda
Gucci,
sent
man.
money up.
I didn't want to
think
interrupt
about it.
you because I was going on about Cordell, so I was like, yeah.
Oh, you're Gucci, bro. We're just out here vibing this morning. Again, the holiday, it was a super intense and hectic time for a lot of people. So we're just
Oh,
kind of giving them
yeah.
the coming in here and not having to worry about like stressing over like, oh my God, the queue is hella long. And da, 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 da. We're just in here chilling. You know what I mean? Vibing out.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Just
fine
doing
with me.
some
I needed
trivia
to.
stuff to keep you guys engaged. You know what I mean?
I think we're all enjoying the weather at this point.
Right.
Nobody's frightened to go outside.
Not yet.
They're being threatened by the weather itself. Like it's tough when the air is on your helmet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a big fucking fact. We got Captured though. This is Suburban Mom. This again a work in progress. We won't be doing the forum, but we will be kind of giving our feedback up here. This is Captured though. Let's get it.
Take my hand and walk with me. Let's escape the noise of the city. Follow me into the streets. Beneath 1,000 stars, would you kiss me? Ooh, don't know what it is about you.
That was Suburban Mom. That was captured. And I did look over the history.
That's the
That
one.
was my mix. Yeah, I did that on my birthday. When after I think it was right
Oh
after
yeah.
one of the shows.
I remember
And
I was like, dude, it's your birthday. Why are you giving me presents?
right. Yeah, no, I could tell after it was like probably about a minute and a half in, I remembered that was one of the spots I think I was remembering telling you that was like it was just a little too much saturation on that auto or not the
Yeah.
auto tune,
The
on the
bounce.
reverb and shit. Yeah, on the things
Yeah.
that you had in that vocal chain. I just
That
went through
auto
and touched up a
pan.
little bit of the different things. That was it for this.
You
It
made it
wasn't
sound cleaner.
yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't
that,
much, but you know what I mean? It was yeah, just the little things. I think it was minor service too when it got sent on the show last time, for the
Mhm.
majority of the vote anyway. What did you guys think of this? What did you guys think of this? White Paint, Cordell, what you guys think?
I went first the last time, so I'll hand it to Cordell.
I really liked it. I really liked it. I'm trying my damnedest to remember the name of this Russian group. They did
Okay.
the Hicks. They were called the Hicks,
The Hicks.
and they did this really mellow song called Cold Air. Anybody plays video games can remember this song from GTA 5.
Ooh.
Okay.
Write that down.
The song in and of itself, though, it was a surprising change because like I've listened to a lot of stuff from Suburban Mom. I don't think I've heard it like this. So
The slower.
this was definitely an interesting vibe, like out the gate. And like I said it in the comments, it's seductive. Like, whoa, wait a minute.
Snowman.
Whoa, that's hot. Like
On some
it's
frosty
just
level? Is it frosty level?
absolutely.
Frosty level, freaky?
Absolutely. You guys, it'll bend your carrot.
Oh my goodness.
It
Oh
was
my
definitely
goodness.
a good vibe, and I can guarantee, like, because we know, it's coming from a suburban mom. Yes, a suburban dad would definitely benefit from that entire mood, vibe, atmosphere
Right.
that creates. That is just so spot on.
Mm.
Like you were
Thank
literally
you.
being peace in that song.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Go ahead,
say
White
that
Paint. Go ahead.
yeah, I agree with a lot of that. On top of it, I'll say that I have this bad habit of when I really like something, that's when I analyze and then almost not get critical, but think, maybe this could be different, that could be different. And so to that, that song was already top tier for me. I'd liked it, listen again, but it would be interesting to perhaps hear the vocal in the beginning with a little less reverb. And the reason for that is that with the reverb, the song has this pattern of escalation that I noticed that you could almost maybe emphasize with that. Now, I'm not saying it'll be better, but just out of curiosity, I'd like to hear it that way to compare them, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Right.
The
And yeah, because when
comparison would be worth it, but I still feel the
yeah,
opposite.
yeah, I don't want to seem
I
like I'm
like that
being
intensity. Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to seem like I'm being Mr. Critical, but like whip diagnosis, I got my little Google Doc open. And I was like, okay, I don't hear maybe this, maybe that,
Oh
But
no,
Look
I
at the
mean,
nerd.
hey
at the
man,
end
we
of the
out
day,
here.
it's like,
Everybody's opinion matters. Everybody's
Yeah,
opinion
no, I
matters.
love that.
and I'm not
I
even
love
being critical because then Kush, you mixed it and you're better at this than
The
I
mix
am.
was on
So
point.
the mix definitely on point. So I'm just sitting here going, I don't want to sound like I'm being critical because I really liked it. It's actually because I really liked it that I'm sitting here going, maybe this way
You
too could
found
work.
something. You found something to
Yeah,
tweak, and
You
even
see
then,
where
you
I'm
just
coming
want to
from.
hear it. You just want to hear it
Yeah,
absolutely.
say it.
you
Right,
got everybody
right.
sees where I'm coming from. Good,
The
good,
mix,
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
the
Hey
mix was
man,
That's
on
we
definitely
point.
by
hey, it's the blunted ones, bro. We understand.
I
gotcha.
enjoyed it.
See, that's to that point though. Every time I listen to it, that's also why I haven't published yet because I still feel
Mm.
like there's just something, and maybe that's what it is, So if I mess with it a little bit, and then that's the key. I mean, and that cracks the code, and then I'm like, that's it. That's
And that's I
huge.
did
Uh-huh.
I
So
did I you might have to go through the messages, but I think I did put after I did mix it, I said something about if you wanted to go through and play around with it in your own, you know what I'm saying, time to figure out if there was something that you wanted to tweak here and there based off the new mix now that you're able to hear a little bit more of what everything was doing because of the saturation. I
mhm.
feel like it was maybe blending out some of the things that you were missing. So then when I did that, I felt like you might have been able to go in. Oh, maybe I can do a different backing here, or maybe I can do something. You know what I mean? Just little things to experiment with. That was your call.
Right. Yeah, I definitely like it's one of those songs that I kind of have left sit there for a while. I'm like, I'll go back into that later maybe and see if there's something else I can add. So definitely would be interested to try, what hold on. Anna.
Mm.
Sorry.
Hey, get it,
Oculus back there. She's
get it,
usually
mom.
good, but she's
Get it,
like
mom.
yelling.
Get it,
Grab your
mom.
phone,
Um
sure.
but
Get it.
yeah, I would love to that might be the thing that I need to do is just dial back. That's
It's not closed.
uh
No, it's not closed already. It's just closed temporarily right now.
it's
We're
closed.
doing some things here. Go ahead. My fault, Suburban Mom. Go ahead.
No, you're good. But yeah, like it's just and I love the ambient, the whole vibe of a song supposed to be kind of ambient and like,
Mm-hmm.
ethereal. But yeah, the reverb and all of that, it could lend itself to being more like he said, like a crescendo sort of the
Right,
vibes. So
right.
that I might definitely try to see if we can do something with that 'cause I think that'd be cool.
Okay, okay. Dig
K3
that.
also said he has a verse that could go on there too, so that might be an interesting remix
Right,
too in the works.
right.
That would be really cool.
I'd listen to that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, that'd be
Mm-hmm.
sick.
Big facts. That's big facts. Again, big shout out to everybody out there in Ones Mafia, man. Appreciate you guys sliding through. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll come back. And when we come back, I'm gonna have Suburban Mom give us another trivia question. So those out there in Ones Mafia, make sure you guys are staying tapped in and get ready to get your fingers ready. You know what I'm saying? Do some research because some of these are, well, some of them with the holiday ones, they're a little bit easier for some. Some are like, wait a minute, what? But but we'll get these trivia questions lined up. Appreciate all you guys out there in Ones Mafia, man. We'll be right back after this. My fault. I'm over here dying. He said,
I knew it.
he said
Oh
Festivus is
boy.
still going on.
Oh yeah, it's not over until you can wrestle me to the
No.
ground.
Right. You gotta pin me,
The
George.
feats of strength.
You
I'm
gotta
like, I finally put these Christmas lights up. I'm not taking them down.
right.
Man.
He said you gotta pin me, George. Let's
You still
go.
got Festivus going from last year.
Oh man. What's good, Prince? Prince, I did I don't know if you've seen earlier when we was hanging out with G, I did send you I was able to finally contact you or find you on Discord. I did send you the server link invite cuz I know you've been trying to tap in, but I finally found you on Discord. So if you want to check your notifications, you can get joined up with Blunt and Ones Mafia in the server on Discord. With that being said though, Suburban Mom, you got you got another trivia for us. Those out there
I
in Blunt and
do.
Ones Mafia, if you're ready, I will be opening up the queue for the winner of this trivia. And then I'm gonna give away a skip on my own
Oh,
recognizance. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
can
do this.
somebody
What's up?
because I already have I was gonna say I already have the question typed up in the chat, but could somebody pop in the chat real quick and just say make sure you're live because I forgot to do
Oh
that.
yes, let's do that.
Just type it in there.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all live.
Because they're not gonna. That's why I'm always like I say it, but I'm like they're not gonna hear us say it if they're not live.
Right, right.
It's
I hear
also
that.
like just Chat.
I
Okay,
hear that.
perfect. Alright.
I knew Quinn was
Can we
gonna
get
that.
ones in the chat if you guys are ready for a
Yes.
trivia
So we know
question?
you're tapped in. Spam the ones in the chat for me.
Ones
Spam
in
the
the
ones.
chat. Prove you're here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hit me with the ones. I wanna
Oh,
see
damn.
the ones. Show me all your ones.
There goes voice to
Everybody-
text.
Right. Once in the chat, prove your hair.
They can make it rain somewhere.
Ones in the chat, where you at? Or your ones in the chat, like you
I got a
just
West Coast accent.
He said
Sure
once
about
in
that.
your. He said once in the chat, prove your hair.
One's in your chat. It's the pocket's real fat.
your
Oh
hair.
man.
All right, I'm seeing them. Here we go.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
ready?
One's in the chat.
Alright.
Keep it real. No
Trivia
cap.
question. What is the name of the last ghost that visits Scrooge in A Christmas Carol?
Ooh.
What is the name?
Tony.
Tony.
Jimmy
Torn.
Cricket. No. I can't even finish reading the question.
Oh,
What is the name of the
man.
last ghost that visits Scrooge in A Christmas Carol?
I mean,
It's not Juan. It is not Eric. It is not Ghost of the Past. Ghost from Christmas Future is close.
That's logical, but
Mm.
it's like the ghost afterward or something.
I think Ghost of. I don't know what to do because they have
I
this
mean, are
word.
we getting technical in this?
Yeah, I think
Didn't-
Ghost
Yeah.
of Christmas Future takes it. That's the correct answer from James
Prince said Tiny Tim.
Tiny Timmy.
Tim didn't make
Oh,
it.
see,
You said
Noel
Tiny
came
Timmy.
through. All right,
Timmy
can I
Turner.
suggest something? Can we give
Go ahead.
2 out because James had it. It's Ghost from the Christmas Future, but Noel came through with the exact wording,
Ghost
which
of
is Ghost of
Christmas
Christmas
Yet
Yet
to
to Come. So I say they both win.
Okay.
We do that.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that.
Ah, 2 winners.
Let me
guess, 'cause I-
let me
to
open up the
do.
queue. If I can get just the submissions from Null and from King James, if I can get just those 2 submissions coming through in the form, and we'll get them put up here in
I
the
need-
queue.
I
Go
need
ahead.
Prince to
You
link a
see how I
copy of
was
his version
confused?
of A Christmas Carol, though. I wanna read that shit. Tiny Tim didn't make it. I wanna hear what that ghost had to say. That sounds like a good story.
I want the version where Jiminy Cricket comes as the. It's like this little
Jiminy
kitty.
Cricket. Ah, you stepped on me.
Yeah. This was after the
I was just
Pinocchio
trying
bit.
to help.
Yeah, this was
Right.
after
only
the
trying to
Pinocchio
help.
bit.
Listen, he's like the last guy didn't listen to me. His nose got hella long, and he ended up inside of a whale. So, what are you gonna do?
And then a shark ate me. A fucking shark ate me.
Oh
I just
man.
wanted to be a real boy.
Oh my god.
And then they caught him, and then he killed himself, where he didn't kill himself, but they killed him to keep quiet. There's a whole island, and there's a list, and yeah.
What?
Mhm. Yeah, they're checking it
Uh-huh.
twice and
you're-
all that.
He's reading the old. What is that?
That's Pinocchio.
The Brothers Grimm, like legit.
Those are the
Pinocchio.
best ones. Like
Yeah. and,
Hansel and
there's
Gretel
Little
got
Mermaid,
8,
she
yo.
disintegrates in the
Oh
water
yeah.
and
Yeah.
They were delicious.
Oh man.
Hold on. Pineapple.
Oh man. School was actually fun when you paid attention.
All right. Huge shout out to my daughter and Outlaw. They just beat Golden Trophy in Rec Room. Let's go.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
I have no idea what that is.
Me neither, Cordell, but congratulations.
It sounds like an accomplishment. Like
I'm Googling.
I played
it.
Rec
She got a
Room,
vest.
and I found myself standing in the middle of my living room with a VR headset, cussing out nobody, and telling them what a piece of shit. I was really giving them the business,
Yelling at the
and then he just runs away. Don't you run from me? I'm telling you about yourself. You can't hear me if I'm not next to you. Stop moving. He kept moving.
And that
It
is
was
when
bullshit.
Cordell got banned from Rec Room. Children.
My son, I take the headset off. My son is sitting there like doubled up, laughing. He's, you was just cussing him out, huh? Yeah.
You can't do that.
I mean, but then again,
Man.
on the flip side of that, it does show you how easy it is to just do away with the issues. Just walk away.
Yeah, he ran
Like,
away from you,
it's
bro.
like, look, I don't
I
want to deal with
wasn't
you. Let me go over
done.
here. Let me go over here.
You got
I
Cordell
wanted to
chasing you
threaten
through the
his
rec
life.
center.
I wanted him scared at home. I wanted him shivering and taking off the headset.
Oh
Ugh.
goodness. Oh goodness.
Bro,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
goodness. Oh my God.
I wanted
I
to
got
do
you,
something
no. I
bad
got
to
you,
that
no.
kid. If there was like, punch your TV and he'll feel it, I probably would have punched the TV.
They're not playing on a TV. They're playing on their own face.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like through my TV, but in his headset somehow.
You just wanted to get him so mad that he pulled off his headset and threw it on the ground.
Right.
So
I
you'd
just
see his
started,
little head come off.
started shouting out ladies' names like, yeah, I know your mama.
Linda.
Linda, yeah.
I mean,
Linda.
Cordell,
Your mama named Patricia, ain't it? They call her Trish. I know your mama.
Cordell, we have so much in common. It's just through a different lens because I will be playing online chess, and my girl knows that I just become the most angry person, especially because there are some people on there who use these plugins, and it allows
Oh,
them to kind of
yeah.
cheat where a computer basically finishes the game. So it's like you're playing a human being the whole time, and all of a sudden he turns into, better than any human could be, and it's infuriating, right? And I'm just cussing at the screen like, I'm gonna reach through this goddamn computer and rip your effing profanity
Over
laced.
chest.
I like how he censors himself on here. Who gives a fuck?
Hey, I'm respecting the show. We
Hey,
got
you're good, bro.
censoring.
This is a
Alright, champ.
there's an explicitive warning in the thing for that reason, man. We are
I know
blunt
for a
here.
fact that any kid watching cuss
Yeah,
better than we do.
Okay.
Right. You Gucci white paint. Be yourself, my guy.
Okay. The point being is it's infuriating because one, you're really into it, you're focusing really hard as chess, whatever. But then it's just, oh my God, you just want to reach through the goddamn computer and wring their little neck because, I mean, how pathetic they have to be to cheat at internet chess. I mean, for God's sake, I like the
Right.
game a lot, but is it really worth it? Because they got a little rating system on there, and if you cheat, you go from like whatever rating you are, you bump it up by 200 points. Earn it. Have some integrity. God.
Right. I
Don't get me
understand
started.
everything that he's saying too. The problem for me is that ultimately it's just nerd on nerd violence. It doesn't rank.
Nerd on nerd.
Hey,
It's like, I mean, I get it. I play chess. And to be playing chess and have somebody whip out a computer like, here, now play this, like, you fucking nerd.
Well, right.
But at the same time, I was playing chess.
Mm-hmm.
You kind
playing
of
chess on
signed
live.
up
You
for
were
that.
good, man. I was watching you. It was like Cordell knows what he's doing. He's got his pieces out. He's coordinating. He's finding.
Oh, I play chess. I used to play chess for food, bro.
Man.
He said for food.
Man,
My
man,
uncle.
you got a couple honey buns and a few soups on
You're
the
good,
line.
King James.
Yeah,
I got
that-
you, bro. I got
that
it up
king
here.
is my.
So my uncle is huge into chess, and he's actually written a couple of books about like
Ooh.
variations of chess. Like I think the one's like an Indonesian or something. Like I don't even know. He's so good. Like I don't know if he does it anymore, but he used to do like tournaments and stuff. And at
Mhm.
one point he was like really, really, really good. His name is Gary Gifford. But yeah, he has a couple of books out on
Do you know
chess.
what his rating may have been?
Oh, Gary
Then-
Gifford. I
said
know him. He's got
Gary
the he's got the
I
gift
said gift nerd.
gift nerd. Oh my God. So, this would have been
God.
perfect. It would have been perfect.
Moreau. That's my grandfather's last name. Watch where you're stepping.
I'm just saying.
He said
It's
it
chess.
sounded.
Chess
It
is
sounded
amazing.
like it.
And I have a certain admiration for people that can actually get into the technical aspects and know what they're talking about. I can't
I
do
don't know what
that.
his
But
rating was. I should try to see if I
I'm
can
not
find
going
I
it.
don't
to
know, but
lose
I
this
think
honey
he.
bun.
I already
I
looked
think
him
I'm
up,
pretty
and
sure.
I can tell you.
Go ahead.
He's the shit. I know it.
So I found his website here, and it
Hmm.
says that he tied for second place at the World Open in 1980 in the 14 to 1600 section. So that would make him, based on United States Chess Federation ratings, we're going to nerd out for 30 seconds, what is called a C-class player. So to put that in perspective, that's someone who is quite good at chess, very experienced, and about to move up to the next competitive levels of it. So
Mhm.
solid player, respectable. Not at like the professional level, obviously, but
Right.
definitely
That's a whole
more
lot of
than
ways to
somebody.
say better than me.
But well, no, I didn't. That's the other way, man. Because my rating was like 2,200, man. I was a master with the United States Chess
Yeah.
Federation.
Oh,
I
Right.
don't know any numbers. Like
See, he did make
the app on my phone tells me 2,500, but I think that's just the phone. I don't think I have that number, but I'm not going to lose my soups or honey buns.
when they on the line, my guy. I'm a
Bro,
3,500 player. What's good?
you might win if we playing for soaps, but this food, nah,
There's a whole nother level
nah.
there.
yeah.
That's
He just
cheese in
love
there.
like he
He
just
says,
loves it. Like my
mm.
uncle goes to the library and they have like a club and he like teaches people how to
Bro, he
play and
invented the
stuff.
Gifford
And
glitch, man. That move is crazy known.
I actually have the utmost respect for him because it was guys like him who, when I
Gifford
was getting
glitch.
into the
I'll be
game, put me under
damned.
their wing and
Yeah.
helped me. So much
It's like an
respect.
insta
yeah.
win. Like 12 moves in, it's like an insta win.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as he heard I was starting to play, he was super excited and he was like, "You guys should come to the library and play." And I was like, "I don't know if I'm cool playing on my phone. I don't know if I really want to like go sweat it out in a
Oh, that's
library
gotta
and
be
get my butt
infuriating for
kicked."
him.
right,
She
I
probably
know.
flipped her hair looking like, what's his name, Rodolfo? What did we name him?
right.
I'm like, kid, look,
I'll
you
just play
start
my
kicking people
phone.
underneath the table.
They just
Feliz
show up.
Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, that's gotta be frustrating for him.
Jingle bells,
The
jingle
Gifford
bells.
glitch. I've heard
jingle
that a lot.
away.
hmm
Believe it or not. I don't know
What is
anything about it. That, like I said, chess gets real technical when you put it on paper. When somebody starts writing something down, oh fuck. Shit, is that a
wait, is that
formula?
actual thing you guys are talking about?
CH2X65.
I have no idea. I just
Very
made it up
close
in my
to
Isn't
head.
that meth?
notation.
Oh,
Isn't that how we
okay,
make
okay.
meth?
Algebraic notation for
I just used his
writing down
name
chess
and
moves.
something that sounded like it would be a chess thing. The Gifford glitch. That's all.
You're lying. I've heard this.
Am I?
Now
Are
it
you
refers to
Mufasa?
something else.
Is it real? Let me look it up. I want to look it up now.
There-
Hold up.
I've heard the
I
term
literally
Gifford
just
glitch.
made it up.
I don't know if it
Gifford
was about chess.
glitch.
I've heard it like I
I've
guess I
I've
hang out
never
with
heard that
nerds. Does
as a
that make
chess
me a
term.
nerd low key?
Cordell, you've
Yes.
been a nerd. We all know that.
You're not a
Oh,
nerd, bro.
okay. Hold on. So
it.
it's Michelle Gifford apparently had a social media strategy for an Instagram DM glitch.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
so
what
so
was
she
in
could
the
she could
subconscious.
explain sending out them old ass nudes.
I don't know, man.
That-
Something. This was from I think it was from 2023. It says on this article. I didn't know this, but yeah, Michelle
No,
Gifford apparently
that's not my family.
Instagram DM glitch is what it's known
Like,
as.
that's not my family.
Mhm.
I don't blame you. I
These
wouldn't
nudes
want
weren't supposed to be. Well, hey,
She said, "Wait a minute, that's not my cousin or nothing."
it's
Yep.
Kathy
That
Gifford.
is not us.
Like, that's not part of me.
It's like, we never claimed her.
I'm not associated with that.
She dropped us when she met Regis. It's not. It was the other way around.
But I
The
will
nerdy
say, out of
textbook,
that,
yes.
out of all of that, when it comes to the research, none of it was chess related. So I don't think there is an actual chess move called the Gifford glitch. But I made it up. I said,
It sounds legit.
right, 12 moves in, it's an
It
insta
does.
win.
I've heard
I'll give
Gifford
you this.
glitch,
It sounds like a chess.
and I'm
reference.
guessing it's this Instagram shit. Because yeah, that's too bad.
I have a post on my Instagram from when I was playing chess, and it was the weirdest thing. It was like all of a sudden this pawn that I had, it just straight up disappeared, and I couldn't do anything, and it was just like stuck. And I was like, no.
So was that
It
the
was so
glitch?
weird.
And then did you use the Gifford glitch to send it out in the DMs at Instagrams?
I mean, I probably should have.
Right?
Suburban
I
Mom, do you
started-
know about the en passant rule?
En passant.
En passant.
That's probably what happened because if you're not familiar with it, it
That's
would
a
appear
rule.
like the pawn disappeared. But it's
Oh, is it when
actually
they
a rule.
get two? They
When
can
you
kill two.
sacrifice it or something, right?
Yeah.
You get two. You get two
Pawn
moves
Goes
on the
up two
first
next to
pawn,
you,
but
and
if
then the
there's a
next you
pawn,
can capture passing.
right?
Mhm.
If there's
I
a
don't think
pawn
it
in
was
capture
that, though.
position, you can't jump past him without giving a challenge first.
Something like that,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
Mhm. Whoa.
I don't think it was that though, because I couldn't move, and then I like sent a chat to the guy I was playing with. I'm like, I don't know what happened, but like I can't move, and then the game just like
glitched out.
yeah, it was like
Gifford
glitched.
glitch, man.
Oh,
I
that's
told
not
you,
fun.
insta win. It's an insta win. Were you on the 12th move?
I was more like an instant loss.
Were you on the
Now I
12th?
gotta
knows it's the 12th
research.
move. I love that.
I don't remember what
This
it
is
Why
the
do I
12th move.
know this?
All right, guys, we're gonna get over here to this trivia win. We got 2 wins coming in from Peyton and from King James. We
Yeah,
got.
sorry guys, I kind of chested it for a minute. My
You're
bad.
good. You're good. You're
We
good.
went on a little test decoy or detour.
Oh man, this is Null is known in the YouTube chat as Null, but we got Peyton on the BandLab side of things. This one is called Perks, and it is in the hip hop category. Let's see what he's talking about on this one. Let's go.
I'm simply contemplating the nature of mortality.
Gotta get my bag, gotta get it up. Too busy sipping on that yak till I'm fucking drunk. Yo, you could see the water, bitches in my cup. Bitch, I'm leaning up this shit, I said it's dirty mud.
Hey, yo, Cactus, where you at? Where you at?
This is a certified hood classic.
Fuck, try to taking perks, I'm trying to get the kill. I'm trying to chill up with your girl, but let's make it real. But she too tired of being on set and found down. I get we in that party, baby, be alone down. But she a model bitch, and she gon' suck a dick. And she gon' talk about her OF like I give a shit. No, I'm trying to get my money, trying to get my bands. Trying to kill her inside that bitch, and she gon' take those in. No, Misfit fan, we gon' fucking kill your man. Mr. One Shot, Mr. Ever Give a Damn. Fuck, try to taking perks, I'm trying to get the kill. I'm trying to chill up with your girl, but let's make it real. Gotta get my big, gotta get it up. They say you got one life, babe, so don't fuck it up. That's why I let her do whatever, I could give a fuck. That boy, he not a rapper, he a capper, tell him wait. Yeah, but bitch, I'm swear down. Bitch, I'm bad now. Pretty than home. Gotta get my big, gotta get it up. Too busy sipping on that yak till I'm fucking drunk. Yo, you could see the water, bitches in my cup. Bitch, I'm leaning up this shit, I said it's dirty mud. Try to taking perks, I'm trying to get the kill. I'm trying to chill up with your girl, but let's make it real.
Yeah, that was Perks. That was Peyton on that one. Null in the YouTube chat. Big shout out. What'd you guys think of that one? Really?
And I'm muted. I was muted.
Everybody was. I was like just chilling. I'm
It was
like, all right,
nice.
cool.
It was nice.
Yeah.
I'm still studying because there's a reason I know this.
What?
This doesn't come out of nowhere. This Gifford glitch.
He's
I
still
don't
on the
know.
Gifford
Oh my
glitch.
goodness.
I mean, I have a
Go ahead,
whip
go ahead.
review, but if we still want to figure out this Gifford glitch shit, we can. But
All I'm seeing is
They
Oh, that
already
wasn't a
look
whip.
around.
That wasn't a whip. I was just seeing what you guys thought of that vibe.
Published, yeah.
oh,
it was
that was published.
That was published.
It was a
yeah.
mellowing song.
Ooh.
I felt my blood pressure tapering down. You know.
Did it help you with your research processes?
It did calm me enough to scroll because I'm looking at a cheat for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater now. And I think
Oh
that
my
might have been it.
god.
What?
I don't know.
Cheat shot.
He's
I
trying
like-
to find Gifford glitches and everything.
Where do I know that from? I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the song, but White Paint, were you about to say something? Because I don't want to cut you
Well,
off.
I'll tell you it. I'll give my honest opinion on that track.
Right, go
but
ahead.
I'm
Go
gonna,
ahead.
I'm gonna help Cordell out a little bit. The phenomenon that you're experiencing right now is you're highly intelligent, good at pattern recognition, and you're remembering a few different things and then putting it together and having this sort of pseudo Mandela effect. And you're trying to find this tapestry that isn't there.
Right.
Oh, that
It's
just
gonna
that
frustrate
just
you.
He's
fed
like-
my
he's like,
soul.
where is
that
this
Chat
thread?
GPT?
Look, he's
No.
looking through threads that he's looking for, and there's like all these threads, but he's like, where's the thread I need? And the thread just is
That's
not
the thing.
there.
It's not there. That's the thing.
He's trying to
Now,
manifest.
Whatever he just said, that was it. That was the compliment I needed to move on.
I know
Mhm.
you, Cordell, man. I get you, man. It's just a thing. But now regarding that track,
Go
like I
ahead.
said before, I have this habit of being overly critical of something I like a lot. And that was for the sub hip hop genre, whatever it's called that was.
Right.
It was well put together, the rhyme schemes, the flow, and everything. My only critique of it, and I would say, as you're exploring your artistry,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to sound like an ass, but nothing in that lyrically is anything new that we haven't heard before in that genre. Okay? And that
Right,
sounds maybe a
okay.
little bit mean, But as your artistry goes on, explore pushing out of that a little bit. And that might be the next level up because you're already so talented with what you're doing that it's worth that. You know what? If I wouldn't even take the time to say something like this if I thought it was mid. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my 2 cents on it. And
Mm-hmm.
hey, I can't even, it's not like my shit is so top tier that I can be Mr. Critical. I'm not Mr. Arrogant here. I want everybody to know that. But
Right. Prince, I'll
That's
get to you
really
in
good
just a
advice.
sec on that, bro. I'll get to you in just a sec. Go ahead, Suburban Mom. You were saying?
Yeah, no, I was
that's what
kind
I
of
do, no. That's
struggling
what I
to.
do.
I was actually struggling trying to capture what it was about that didn't have me to the point where if it was downtown sound, I would be saying turn it up because I liked the way it sounded and the mix was good and it was catchy and I, was bopping. But yeah, I think that might actually be what it was. Like tell your story,
Right.
or tell us something that you're thinking about, or maybe the emotion part. Because I feel like when you get into, like he was saying, kind of stepping up your lyricism and telling more of a story, or something that maybe even that's just more personal to you, or you explore an emotion a little bit more
Right.
and you capitalize on that, that's what creates that pull that like sucks you into the song and you're like, oh, that was
Yeah.
interesting.
It's
That
what
was a
that.
real
It's the thing that creates
human
the Gifford glitch.
experience.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got to glitch
That
it
is
a little
definitely
bit.
a thing now. The Gifford glitch is a thing. But last little point I'll make on that, I got some older tracks where I was kind of more sort of like practicing mixing and making stuff and whatnot, and the lyrics themselves are just kind of dumb and reductive and platitudes. The rhyme, like the flow patterns are all right, but recently I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to say a little more something with what I'm doing.
Right.
And
Mhm.
because it's really easy to rap about popping perks and chasing women and throwing money and big booties. Like, well, look, we all can do it. So
Yo.
where are you coming from? What makes you you, man?
Right.
I see it. I see it.
I'm white paint. Who are you?
I like, yeah, that's and honestly though, that's some of the hardest part. That can be the hardest part about writing music
Word.
is just putting yourself out there in that
You gotta know
way of
yourself.
like it's your diary essentially and you're just
Mm-hmm.
sharing it with everybody.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Um
I hear that.
yeah. It's like I
Prince,
try to
go
challenge
ahead. Go
myself.
ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I try to challenge myself when I'm like lyric writing because like I will end up putting cliches in there always, and then I'm like, okay, I like the way it sounds and it rhymes and everything, but is there like a different way that I can word this that hasn't been used before or doesn't just sound so common, like in something that anyone would say just like on a day-to-day basis
Right.
that makes it more interesting. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, little tips.
Right. Prince, the queue is open / closed. What that means is we're doing it.
Mhm.
Excuse me. We're doing it specifically on this little trivia sections that we got going on, and the winners of those we'll put through the submission queue. So far, null one, which is Peyton. That's the one we were just discussing. We have King James coming up in just a second here with his win, and then previously before that we had a winner. Who won the first one again? This dang cookie's got me twisted.
A3, I think.
Yes, K3. K3 won the first submission. I do remember it was the Playing with Fire now.
Mhm.
But we got this is King James. It's got Big Irish on it. This one is called. It's in the country category and it's called Whiskey. Let's see what he's talking about on this one. King
Not
James,
bourbon?
Big Irish. Nope, it's whiskey.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Tennessee. All right.
No matter what I do, I can't get you off my mind. Can't stop thinking of you, no matter how hard I try.
I've been staring at the bottle of whiskey on the shelf tonight. All night. I've been wondering if I drink it, will it make me feel fine? I've been thinking the baby gonna leave me, and it's been wrecking my mind. No matter how much she reassures me, I think I'm a waste of time. When I say I love you, do you believe me? Paranoid that you're gonna leave me. All these other girls, yeah, they deceive me. whiskey on the shelf tonight. All night. I've been wondering if I drink it, will it make me feel fine? I've been thinking the baby's gonna leave me, and it's been wrecking my mind. No matter how much she reassures me, I think I'm a waste of time.
She got me thinking all this time is just a waste. Got me going out my mind, acting like a basket case. For her kisses I would chase, for your love, girl, I would race. Cause without that love, I would feel so out of place. So I get shit-faced, sipping on this whiskey till there ain't no trace. Alcohol left in the bottle or love's embrace. For Pete's sake, stuck in a dream for which I can't wait. How many more shots can I take?
I've been staring at the bottle of whiskey on the shelf tonight. I've been wondering if I drink it, will it make me feel fine?
That was King James and Big Irish on that one. That one was called Whiskey. That was in the country category. What did you guys think of that one? It is
That's
published,
interesting.
so you don't need to whip, but your overall thoughts of what you thought about that.
I will yield, but you know me, I always have something to say.
I mean, I thought it was interesting. I was kind of listening, trying to like I almost feel like did I say what I'm thinking? I'm struggling.
Go ahead.
Like
You got that's the side
the
effects of the contact from the dank cookies. Go ahead.
right the placement of the vocals in the track is interesting. And it's almost like I feel like I would want to listen to it again, maybe just to try to wrap my head around what exactly I'm thinking. Because I don't know if they sounded like maybe they were more based on the cadence of the track. But you have this melody of the guitar going in the background as well. And I almost felt like maybe I wanted to hear lyrics follow along with the melody of that guitar a little bit more than just being based on the cadence of the percussion in the track.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, but that's as close as I can
I
get.
think so. I'm gonna try. I'm
I
gonna
get
try
you,
to
Mom.
see if I'm gonna try to see if I can explain it a little bit differently. But to your point, are you
Okay.
trying to say something along the lines of like when the hook is following a certain pattern within the instrumental, and then the verses following maybe a different pattern within the
Mhm.
instrumental to kind of flow a little bit differently? Is it you're saying
Yes.
you're hearing it go to like
It
monotonish,
almost felt
monotonous
well,
throughout
yeah,
the
like it
thing?
almost felt like two different songs sort of pasted together to me a little bit.
Okay.
And it was just a little bit disorienting within listening to the track. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
I can't really put my finger on if that's what it was. Like, again, it almost makes me want to go back and listen to it again because as soon as I heard country, my brain's going, oh, it's going to sound like this. And then it didn't sound like what I expected it to, which could be a really good thing. But I feel like maybe just revisit that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe play with the timing of where you're putting your structure of the song a little different. I don't know. I'm probably not making
Right.
a lot of sense right now. I'm having a hard
I
time. I'm sorry,
I
guys.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Um,
Structurally, it felt a little bit out of the pocket for me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Not
okay. Okay.
terribly, like, you know.
Right. I get what you're saying. Like I said, I get what you're saying. I was trying to get it a little
I
bit
know.
deciphered.
More concise.
Right.
Translate the suburban mommery.
What did you think, White Paint? I see Cordell's still muted, so I just want to go ahead and have you go ahead.
Listen to what Suburban Mom said. Definitely made sense to me, and I was even like, man, I would almost like to hear it that way. But at the same time, it kind of speaks to how so much of music is subjective. Because
Mm-hmm.
to me, I actually love the structure of it and the melody on the beat. And although like I can completely see what you're saying and where you're coming from, for me on that, what is it, subjective level, it's like, it works for me. But
Right.
I will say though, that particular genre is coming. This kind of merger of country with some amount of like hip hop. There's actually a song came out pretty recently called Georgia Ways, and it's who was I think it's like Teddy Swift, Luke Bryant, and Quavo. And it's actually a pretty
Oh,
good
nice.
song. And it's what we just heard is kind of that similar genre of where it's, like if you notice the ad libs in that song, even before the rap verse at the end, it was the ad libs themselves were already a bit hip hop, and I was like,
Mhm.
"Ooh, okay, I see they're doing this common genre of country, and it's very multicultural and progressive in just the most wonderful way, where people from different places and perspectives are making beautiful music together, yada yada yada." So I liked it a lot. That's my takeaway on it.
Okay. Okay.
Very nice.
Cordell, you
Mhm.
you come back. You come back. Go ahead. Did you have a thought? I think possibly.
Wake up, Cordell. Hey, wake up.
Cordell.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
You good, bro?
yeah.
Good.
No, I was topping it up with my old lady real quick, and
Ah,
I was
okay.
listening to the song. I didn't get none of that y'all got out of that. Like, damn, I might have to listen to that song again because I didn't hear any. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought I was listening, but shit, I wasn't listening right or something.
Well, you were
Mhm.
multitasking.
He said I wasn't
I
tuned.
was,
He said
I
I wasn't
was,
tuned to the right station
I
correctly.
was not. I was not 100% focused on the track. But
Okay.
from what
That's
I
fair.
heard, it
50%,
it
yeah.
it it sounded of a decent quality. It sounded like it was worthy to be played. And I definitely I'm gonna have to get the link. I know you shared it on a page or something, right?
Yeah, it's shared out. It's shared out.
I'm gonna listen to the song just on GP. Whose song was it?
That was King James and Big
Oh,
Irish.
absolutely. See, I fuck with
Yeah.
King James. I'm gonna hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I
hear it.
think for me, I fell into that space that White Paint was talking about earlier, where you really like the song, so then you're like listening a little bit more critically
Intensely,
than you
yeah.
normally would.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
I hear
because
that.
I wanted to say, yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's just I was like really listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that. I hear that. So I was just myself. I was hearing it. That I take away again. That's how I think I got a little bit of what Suburban Mom was talking about, because I was in that same realm of maybe getting a little bit more of a up and down roller coaster effect when it came to the flow, a little bit more than what there was, where there was perceived to be. Um, other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a very big fan of country in that aspect. So I did appreciate that little like R&B-ish, hip hop-ish type of vibe that was being brought to it.
Same, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, again, it was published already, so I didn't want to get too critical into things that were, you know what I'm saying, gonna be in the realm of, if he did, I don't know if he wants to go back into it, or if he's just like, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying, that we did it. Because I did see him in the chat say something about there's not a mix on it. So I don't know if they just did it to publish it and was like, fuck it, because maybe they was on some whiskey when they did
Oh
it. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Who knows?
They was just
Drunken
like,
one
it was
take.
right, one take and then just publish. Fuck it.
Was a
No,
hell of
man,
a
it
good one
sounds
take
it
if it
sounds
was.
Yeah.
great. Man, it sounds great. Let's
Mhm.
go.
If you can do a
Um,
one take that good, you're really talented.
Send it.
Okay, let's just be
Truth.
real.
right. Facts. Oh man. But so to Prince, really quickly, I just want to. He says I need a whip diagnosis. Can I send? We're gonna do another trivia here shortly, but my wife, okay, she's gonna sponsor one of these giveaways. She's gonna throw a question in the chat, and the first person to guess the right answer, she's gonna let me know. That way I can let you guys know to chill out and with the answers and stop. But she's gonna let me know who gets the right answer throughout the chat, and we will then give them a skip through, as well as a trivia skip coming from Suburban Mom. So shortly after this win, we'll throw a trivia out from Suburban Mom, and then from there we'll get two winners. You know what I'm saying? Real quickly though, you got your question in the chat ready to go? All right. So everybody, H Quinn in the chat, H Quinn will throw out a question. The first person to guess the right answer will then get a skip. Ready? All right, go. H Quinn said, for the skip, what's my favorite candy? What is my favorite candy? This is H Quinn. Somebody guess the right answer.
I have
Man,
no idea.
who doesn't know that?
Mm-hmm.
Milky Way,
I don't know. I guess
Reese's,
Skittles.
Snickers.
No, it's Snickers.
What are
Nope.
those turtles?
Nope. Nope.
Wait, this is H. Quinn.
H. Quinn. H.
When
Quinn.
she asks you to get it from the store, do you have to spend a lot of time looking for it?
Me, no. But
Okay, that helps a lot.
I've been known
He's
what
like,
it is.
I got a guy.
My girl is vegan, so I got
It's Jolly Ranchers. She's always chewing those in the courtroom.
Oh, okay.
Who chews Jolly
Oh, wait.
Ranchers?
Hey.
The Mambas, right? They're the Mambas.
Almond Joy?
No. Man.
He said,
tough.
She's like, nobody's getting it.
What about those zero bars?
This is a good one, actually. I didn't think of
That's
this
not
question.
candy, Quinn. Stop eating those turkeys.
Stop eating the turkey.
Tell me she likes Twizzlers.
Twizzlers. What a
Nobody
fun
likes
word.
Twizzlers. What are those? That's not food.
I hate Twizzlers.
Man, I haven't had nerds in forever.
Damn, we got
Peanut butter
butterscotch,
cups.
nerds, junior mints, M&Ms. Damn, we got a whole bunch of different question and answers in here, man. None of
I
these
just remember
guys.
the whole junior
None
mint
of this
episode
was a
from
great.
Seinfeld.
Hey, she had a great fucking question. I had some like suggestions
it's
for her.
not Milk Duds.
M&Ms, maybe?
M&M's was
Think
guessed.
somewhere
That's a
is
no.
M&M.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's like I'm running through the candy aisle. Milk
But
is
yeah,
not
hey,
milk.
that's why I figured this is a great ass question. I did not think of this. I gave her a couple
Is it a
suggestions.
candy bar or like, damn, we don't get a hint?
What should be some like regional
Take
shit?
5 with Suburban Mom.
Right,
What is
everybody's-
Suburban
Vibes
Mom
are
answer?
amazing.
Hey man,
What is, like,
everybody's
the
thinking
Mounds? Is that,
sweets
like,
now. Let's
the
go.
Almond Joy with the dark chocolate and no.
Nobody's getting this. Is
Tamales.
a lot. This is a lot crazier. We got
dark
gummy
chocolate's
bears.
Not an answer. That's too broad.
Oh my
I do
god,
like the
Mike and
cinnamon
Ike's
chocolate
take
bears.
5.
You get those at Walmart. Those is
The
on
$100,000.
Gushers. Dark chocolate in general. Nope.
Chocolate covered peanuts.
Chocolate covered peanuts. Sour
Okay,
worms.
Like, people are expanding from naming specific candy brands to candy types.
right.
You
All
like
right.
it sweet.
Peach rings. Sour patch.
Peach rings. What is she, 80?
I like peach rings. Listen.
She said, wait a minute.
Orange
Like,
candy
it's
peanuts.
such a
that you don't
Suburban
see
Mom
anymore.
candy. I'm just coming to your crib for the candy.
J-Bo said Tic Tacs.
Smarties? Maybe?
Tic Tac.
This is
Okay,
too
it's
good. This is
Oh, it's
too
chocolate. All right,
fucking
let's go.
funny.
Oh, there's 3 Musketeers.
Oh man, Princess Kush is the candy.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Your peppermint candies? Yeah, because that's what I want with my chocolate.
Hershey
Fucking
Kiss, your
toothpaste.
Kit Kats. Yo, y'all are wildin'.
Is
I
it
know
a
what it
bar?
is. I'm just saying.
It can't be Almond Joy. Nobody likes those.
Nobody's
Mhm.
getting
Milky
it.
Ways. So
You know what's
good.
crazy? And nobody's guessed this. It's one of the most popular things out
Gotta
there.
be the caramello.
I can sense that there's like this one popular candy bar that I'm just.
Everybody's blowing right over it.
Well,
Butterfinger.
Well, Butterfinger doesn't exist.
Mm-mm.
Wait, what
They're,
happened
they're
to
gone.
Butterfinger?
There are
You
a
know
whole
what
bunch of
happened to
other shit.
Butterfinger in a
now.
while, man.
Hold
I
on.
mean,
Bunch of other shit.
hello?
You guys can stop guessing.
What is it? The kisses?
No.
It's not that one.
No.
It's not that one.
Isn't that what you just pointed to?
Nope.
No. Never mind. Never mind.
Keep guessing.
Keep
She's like, I just want some of those
going.
now.
Keep going.
No, not Spanish candy.
Spanish candy. No.
I said peanut butter cups a while ago.
No, not peanut butter cup.
Nope.
Doesn't like peanut butter cups. That could eliminate any candy with peanut butter or maybe anything similar to peanut butter.
Yeah, she's out of there.
It's literally on
I'm not even getting you no candy now. Shit, you can't have nothing.
Oh god! Well, what is that candy with the toffee?
Oh yeah. I know
I
that. I know
spelled it
that.
wrong. Oh, no.
I know that.
You want a Heath bar? I'm still not getting you any candy.
Wait,
bar.
I don't know how to spell
wait.
It's
Maybe there's
nothing.
another one. That's
Okay,
like a Heath bar
okay,
biscuit.
pause. I know what she's talking about. She put Ferret Rocket.
Ferrero Rocher. I don't know
That's
how you
Ferrero Rocher, yeah. That is the
Are you
correct
talking
answer.
about the Ross candy? Are you eating TJ Maxx candy over there?
Hey, she fucks with the Ferrero Rochers, yes.
Yeah, that's that Ross candy. That's not fair. We was at 7-Eleven.
We was at 7-Eleven, he said.
You didn't say we could get it at Ross. I would have called that immediately.
Mm.
Well, no, I would have said Linder's first.
Ferret Rocket.
Ferret rocket is what she put. I had to double back and be like,
Ferret
what the
rocket.
fuck does that mean? I've
didn't
never
know
had
what
those
to
candies.
call it.
What the hell
Ferret
is a
rocket.
ferret rocket?
Ferret.
It's like the tiniest chocolate bar you've
sounds,
ever had.
that sounds sexual.
It's the tiniest chocolate bar you've ever eaten.
Dude, no, but Ferrero Rocher, that is where it's
on it.
at.
Oh my God. Yes, no, someone did get it. Someone did get it. We got Suburban Mom finally came through with the answer.
If you'd have said the Ross candy,
Ferret
I'd have
rocket
known
counts.
immediately.
Oh
Okay, I'm
my
fine.
God.
Yes,
That's
Ferret
not
Rocket
that-
counts.
It's not fair.
I wouldn't even argue. I'm fine with it. Ferret rocket.
I
is
even
great.
shopped at Walmart a little.
Shout out
Like
to
I
the
put the
Ferret rocket.
cinnamon bears in there.
hmm Oh man, that was my fault though. I jumped the gun because I looked over just to double check, like nobody said it yet, and she
He
pointed
was
to. I
hella
thought
hyped.
she
Hit
pointed.
the button and
I
everything.
thought, dude, I thought she pointed to a Reese's. I thought she pointed to
It's like,
that.
no, I just want some of those now.
Right.
Hey, guys, I have some bad news. I got to get going.
Oh, you're good,
my
man.
mom is actually coming over, and we're doing like a day after Christmas kind of hangout sort of thing. So,
Oh, you're Gucci, bro. You're Gucci. I appreciate
but
you sliding
hey,
through.
it was fun hanging out.
I hope you
I
get
said it-
pinned.
Yeah, I said it before. Like, I hope we did this more often, and then I disappeared. But no, this was actually a lot of fun hanging out, and maybe not every time, but yeah, I'll be back.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Really good
White
input.
paint.
I like having white paint in here.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Makes us sound smart.
All these nerds.
No,
I got
you ain't
Noel has
lying.
never
That
heard of a
candy is-
Ferrero Rocher. I guess he said,
I
"What the
haven't
fuck is
either.
that?"
It's the
I had
TJ
no
Maxx
idea what it
candy,
was.
homie.
You gotta look them
It's
up.
the Ross candy.
So it's
the candy
like
you get at Ross.
it's like a chocolate ball encapsulated into a wafer, like a wafer shell, a covered hazelnut in chocolate with yes,
Ugh.
with a wafer shell that's then sprinkled with another thing of chocolate and some nuts on top of that. That's sprinkled like little chunks of peanuts. It's and then covered in chocolate again. It's wild.
I've had.
I hate
I've
that.
had some
I hate
like
that
that before. I
hazelnuts
just
are
know what it's called.
Oh, I know
hazelnuts
what-
are poor people nuts. I'm sorry.
All right. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later.
Have a good day, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Like that's a real democratic kind of candy you got over there. That's just poor people.
Hey man,
candy.
that's not. It's hey,
That's
that's
damn
just.
Ross with hazelnuts in
You
it.
can get Ferrero
Gross.
Rocher at
It's shaped
Big
like a
Lots.
ball. Yeah, it's shaped like a ball.
Yeah, like the lenders do it too, but those is nice.
So Suburban
Mhm.
Mom, I'm opening this queue for
You know,
you
I'm
to
great.
submit. But did you want to wait? I'll wait. I'll close it real quick until we get these
It's not even
trivia.
candy.
Until we get the trivia question out, so we can get the second skip as well.
You're ready.
Go ahead whenever you're ready, guys. We're gonna have another question in the queue this time. It's gonna be from Suburban Mom. Make sure you guys tap in. I think we're live. Everybody was guessing like a motherfucker on the candy joint.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
And then for my full-
But yeah, big shout out. So everybody check out Suburban Mom with the trivia question in the
All right.
chat. Let's go.
All right, guys. Trivia question. What
Coming in
classic
second.
what classic Christmas treat did the fairy tale Hansel and Gretel inspire?
Oh, I know this. I
Mm.
ain't gonna take it though. I don't want to take it.
I don't want to take it this time.
I just know they were delicious at the end.
It was. It's up for grabs in the chat. The question: what classic Christmas treat did the fairy tale Hansel and Gretel inspire? We need a correct answer.
I think us kids growing up in the 80s and 90s made them.
Hey.
Yeah, for sure. Gingerbread houses is right.
Mm.
No
Oh.
win.
No, and he just guessed gumdrops afterwards, just for the
throw
hell
that
of
in there
it.
just in case, you know,
Just
for the
to the-
foundation.
for the hell of it. We're gonna go with G. We're gonna go with G things. Like, let's go. Gifford glitches up in here. Let's get it.
Oh God.
All right, so I'm opening the queue up for Null, and I'm opening the queue up for Suburban Mom to get their submissions in on these skips that came through. But big shout out to everybody that's sliding through. Bobby, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. Doc Sticky, what's good? We're just out here vibing. Tomorrow
J-Bo
tomorrow
Fletch a little
morning.
late.
Right, second place.
Did you
man.
ever eat your gingerbread house?
No.
What, like the ones that we made?
Mm-hmm.
Outside,
Never
like,
ate
because
one?
we made them in the house, like as a family type shit. But those are the ones we
Oh.
ate. The ones we made from school, though, no,
Mm.
we didn't eat those ones because I know what went into making those ones, and I was like, nah, I'll just keep it for
See-
like things. What I did do though at the end of the holidays, I used it as like my own personal rage room type of material, and I just went outside with a bat and just started smashing it up.
God.
Yeah.
That's
See,
terrible.
now that explains everything.
But
That's
see,
why I
it
would
was
always
it was
leave with like 6 or 7 extra houses. People didn't like them. I ate the shit out of them houses.
so by that point in time, after the rage room incident outside, the birds normally had feed, so I just let them come through and pick out all the food
Man,
that was left over.
that shit wall by wall.
Oh
See,
yeah, I
honestly,
went through it demolition
in her
style.
school, they made some out of Pop-Tarts the one year. And I was like, that's kind of a brilliant idea.
Delicious.
Damn, Peyton said
Now the
his
walls can
elementary.
bleed when I eat them.
Yo,
Strawberry.
look. Null said his elementary was so broke he made his out of cardboard and milk cartons.
Oh God.
That is
Well, at
wild.
least you could probably keep it forever. Yeah.
J-Bo Fletch threw his out the window.
What's good, Bobby? So the submissions on a normal show,
Neighbor.
right? On a normal show, we do the submissions through the queue submission form at the top of the chat. Right now, it's open for the 2 trivia winners only, and then we'll close it back up. But the reason we're doing it like this is just kind of to cool down after the holidays. Everybody coming off their little Christmas joint, you know what I'm saying? The little adrenaline rush that they got the last week. We're just kind of vibing out with you guys right now. But for the most part, a normal show will submit through the form up there. We take them as they come through and put them in order. And then for like the corner, normally we do whips. The work in progresses are what we encourage you guys to send. And then we go over and do more of a review style for those. And then for the downtown sound, you know what I'm saying? We got the song of the night coming in. Those are going to be where you send in your published tracks, and we do voting system on those. You know what I'm saying? For the song of the night. If you have time, you know what I'm saying? Definitely tune in to the channel over there. We got a couple of playlists for you, so you can kind of catch the vibe of each of the shows, the corner and the downtown sound. Watch a couple episodes, skim through them, just kind of get an environment. Feel for what we're doing here, and then you can, you know what I'm saying, vibe out to us, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, though, these 2 here I do have, so I do want to go back, make sure, close this up. We do have coming in is Peyton with, oh, well then. My fault. The title got me. Because I'm having a great day, right? But he come through with a track, and it's called Shitty Day. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a hip hop joint.
Just stinks.
Right. Say that, Dan. This is Peyton with Shitty Day. Let's see what he's talking about.
I'm simply contemplating the nature of mortality.
Shining from my body, catch my vibe. Listen to music in the stang while I drive. I was clutching on my chopper, don't die. Blah, blah, bland, said it chopper, make them cry.
Shitty day, huh?
I was chilling on the block with my nine. Texting up your girl, she was hitting up my line. She was shining from my body, catch my vibe. Listening to music in the stang while I drive. I was clutching on my chopper, don't die. Blah, blah, bland, said the chopper make them cry. Yeah, my bullets have been calm, aiming for your fucking dome. Smoke this pussy boy out, baby D-Rose. Feeling on my body, feeling on my vibe. If she ain't gon' feel the music, baby, step aside. She gon' get inside the stain, baby, swerve away. I've been pushing fucking P on side of post today. No, oh my god, shooting at your man. Oh my god, shooting at the ops and he don't stop. Don't, baby, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I was shooting at your fucking eyes. Block, block, bling, or the chopper down. Don't look on the other side of the block, smoking man. Don't for your cat, red bags, losing man. Don't make some fucking music, you gon' make these bands. Don't spit on side of mine, I'm addicted twin. Don't treat it still like Adderall, I do it, man. Yeah, she was doing coke inside the bedroom. Silent and knows what she say, bro. Silent in her eyes, you could tell the fucking lies. Stone cold, hearted, paralyzed on. She was shining from my body, catch my vibe. Listen to music in the stang while I drive. I was clutching on my chopper, don't die. Blah, blah, bland, said the chopper make them cry. Yeah, my bullets have been calm, aiming for your fucking dome. Smoke this pussy boy out, baby D-Rose. never side. She gon' get inside the stain, baby, swerve away. I've been pushing fucking P outside the post today. My eyes red, baby, mama, I'm just fried. You can see this shit, it's all up in my eyes. No, I'm tryna fuck your bitch again. Suck up on my dick while I gon' get these dividends. Yeah, addicted to this red gang shit. Fuck, I'm tryna make it out of hood, bitch. No, I'm tryna get on side the post shit.
That was Shitty Day. That was brought to you by Peyton. That's Null in YouTube chat for you guys out there in Blood Ones Mafia. What did you guys think of that one?
I like that a lot. There was one part, I don't know if it was the mix or what, but it kind of sounded like it was like peaking a little bit. So that would be my only
Yeah, the wave
suggestion.
is definitely peak. It's got hella peaks everywhere on this one. Almost cheese
Yeah.
block, but not quite.
Just dial that back a little bit, and I think, dang,
Mhm.
that's a really good track. It's catchy.
What did you think, Cordell?
Well, like you said, it sounded like a cheese block. It was pretty loud. Everything was competing for air
Right.
to be heard. For what I did hear, I couldn't make a shitty day out of it.
Right.
So like, I don't know if the title is just bleh, and then here's some lyrics that don't really line up with that, or I'm just not hearing it. I don't
Right.
know. Overall, I'm pretty sure that with the mix adjustment, bringing some of that gain on the overall track down, I'd probably listen to this again just to be sure. Was it really a shitty day?
Right. Right. I hear
Like
that.
that's a pretty grand indictment. Like, whole day, all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's a little early. In some
Man.
areas people are watching the show and it's still morning. So like it's too early for them to be having a shitty day. I mean, we having a great day. I don't know about you out there in Blood
Man,
Ones
it's been
Mafia,
decent
but
so
this
far.
is
I
this
can't
has been a great
complain.
right. Mhm.
Nobody mad at me. That's the best part about my
Right. I hear that. Um he said, "Okay, I got you that one, dude. I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna have him come through. He was owed a skip from the sponsorship last
Okay,
week.
so
You know
then
what I'm
I
saying?
did hear it right. 'Cause I'm like,
Mhm.
he had good things happening in the track.
Right.
Like this
So
is a shitty day.
yeah.
Okay.
We got this one coming in from Suburban Mom. It is okay from the Waylay Wolves. This one is it's
Yeah.
a whip.
Nice.
So you want feedback on this? With that being said, I can't give it. I'm gonna
Neither
withdraw
can
and
I.
sit back. So
Great.
Cordell, this is you, and then everybody out there in Blood Ones Mafia, let us know what you think. This is from the
I
Waylay
wish White
Wolves.
Paint was still here for this.
Yeah.
Come on,
Y'all
man.
listen up.
This is called Body Language, though. It's in the pop category. Waylay
I
Wolves.
like the name.
Let's get it.
You're talking universal language when you're speaking with their body. Translates to erotic and it's driving me psychotic. I've been eavesdropping sitting from across the room, but now I'm standing on the move to have a convo with you. Get down, girl. Come on, get down, girl. Come on, tell me what you saying when that body twirl. Yeah, your hips rotate like around the world, and them moves giving away all your secrets, girl. Hey, got me reading your body just like a book. I'm trying to figure that dialect. Let me take a second look. Have me feeling like a fiend, girl. You got me hooked. Now you speaking, how you speaking? My attention that you took. All these fellas trying to holler, and you gave them the swerve. I'm learning that communication is what you deserve. I wanna study the accent that is displayed in your curves. So when we finish with our convo, I'll sit back and observe.
Body language, it just does something to me. That body language is telling me all your secrets. That body language.
Nah, I see you making eyes from across the room, and I play like I don't notice cause I got a bad bitch attitude. Baby, I don't need your dollar bills. I need a man who understands how to get me all up in my feels. Keep the lights on, never dipping in the red Don't need an undercover villain sleeping in my bed. Look all you want, don't you dare try to touch me. If I'm being honest, I doubt you can handle me. You look good and you got the drip, but that ain't nothing special and it ain't gonna do the trick. So baby, talk to me, make it intellectual. Let me know what's on your mind, get me feeling safe, B.O. I'm a bit of an enigma. My belly is exotic, but don't buy into the stigma. My palace cars making you gravitate. I'm speaking multilingual, I hope that you can translate.
It just does something to me. That body language is telling me all your secrets. That body
All right, that was Body Language. That was by the Waylay Wolves. That is time, myself, and Desiree on that one, aka Suburban Mom. Yeah, so Cordell, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take over, and then we'll get some opinions. We'll kind of read through the chat. So you guys out there in Blunt and Ones Mafia, let your opinions be known as well. Go ahead, Cordell.
Hold on. I'm still muting the YouTube. My bad.
You good.
So I listened to this as a parent. That's what I'm listening. What I hear is a song that's innocuous enough that the 8th grade social is playing. It's got that vibe. It's upbeat. I've heard this song a couple of times before. Kids are walking by with it on their phone. It's innocuous enough. Like the dad I am, I'm not gonna pay attention to the lyrics. Like they not gonna say nothing too naughty. There's no cussing. But at the same time, there's tons of innuendo. There's like this sensuous overtone. It's like, and then as a parent, it's like I have to be a parent when people can see it. And it's like I'm against this, but as a real parent, like I can't wait for the grandkids just to piss the kids off about how sweet I'm about to treat them. Like I can't wait. So at the same time, I want to promote it, but I'm not gonna promote it. I'm not gonna push it. But this is a go. As a parent, this is a go. I would expect record executives and labels to be pushing this, honestly, to them, the hot, horny adolescent youth. They need this. This is what it
They
is.
need it.
They need this.
Because in the end, like the innuendo is there, and it's got that subtle overtone. But in actuality, it's about communicating and being social, which is very important. And I think that this generation is on the cusp and verge of losing the ability to do so, which just says we not gonna have kids to take care of us because my kids ain't gonna want to wipe my ass, but somebody else kids gotta be able to do it. Y'all got to have some more babies. So this song for me is definitely a go. I like the mix. I love the uniformity and idea, the way y'all delivered this, and yet everybody still approached it from their own angle. It was dope. This was a nice track.
Word. Appreciate
Thank
that.
you, Cordell.
Appreciate that. I know Blunt and Ones Mafia out there, all fire emojis in the chat. They all loving it.
They like
Because they
it.
know.
Prince said it's giving
They
Kush
know.
vibes. It's giving Kush vibes.
All you kids out there, I'm gonna say 25 and over. Stop being selfish. Have some babies.
Right. Not for the what's the term that they say? It's like 30s with the no kids, the twinks or whatever.
Oh no, that's something else.
But it's like there's some term. And I'm just like, what? The Twix. I can't remember. Somebody help me. Chat.
Twinks.
It's winks.
It's like 30 single dual income. Oh, it's dinks. Dual income.
No
like
kids.
no kids or something. Dinks. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that either, but shit. Help out somebody you know with a kid, or better yet, go adopt one or two. There's tons of them out here.
You think.
Right.
So Noel said it sounds kind of outdated to him.
After Christmas. That's because we care all year.
Right.
He says sounds a little outdated.
And then
It sounds kind of outdated to me.
Get ready for my next track. Fuck them
Okay.
kids.
Yeah, music is subjective like that. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's to each their own as far as their ear goes. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big
Right.
deal. But yeah, again, that was the whip coming in from Suburban Mom on her submission from the trivia win. We have this one here coming in from that one dude. I know he, excuse me, I know, God damn, I know he submitted an actual link, but I think I'm gonna give him a little bit of a surprise here because I did pull this up, something that I know he was working on.
Ooh.
And it's gonna be, if I'm not mistaken, a sneak peek because I think he's getting this situated for a release everywhere. So this is a complete sneak peek. You know what I'm saying? That one dude though, this one coming in is called and this is the entirety of all the parts. So make sure you guys tune in. This video coming in from that one dude. Let's go.
Let's go.
Definitely gonna have to clear my throat for this one. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I am T1D. In case you don't know or haven't heard, your boy be snapping. You understand what I'm saying? So, but before I begin, a quick word from my sponsor. Now gently go kiss a joint, put your hand in the sky, and then crank the thing up and out. Just so I know that you're doing it, you like them with me, and we all on the same sound. If you bobbing your head and you breaking your neck, know that we on the same frequency. I know that I'm secretly got in your head, I covered your eyes, now you can see. I know that you know this about who you dealing with, cause you been giving them run around. That one dude disgusting, got my stomach crawling and nothing. I can't fake no out here like a tin man. Damn, now call me hitman. Boogie beats, I assassin. Little dream with a passion. You got a show nigga like this, but you so much greed. Show me the water, put it on, sleep on me. Got a 6-figure child, don't care about the money, I do this for fun, yeah. I'm just doing my thing, so don't try to run, cause this is some fun, yeah. Sneak in the spread, straight to the money line. No, I ain't scared, no, I ain't scared. We taking off, up on the jet. Out of the cost, yeah, we need bread. No introduction, I'm just gon' get snapping. I'm dropping this heat and I'm catching you laughing. I have your father and you on my BB. You know my sound gon' ring past infinity. I'm still in training, you know what I mean. Talking not clean around all of these things. The heck is you smoking? I swear that you joking. You know it's all over the beat. I know I got the power up on my notepad.
Yeah, that was that one dude. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, say that then. Say that then. I just
Broad's
want to
the
make sure, was
video.
it doubled? Did you guys hear it doubled?
Yes, for me the video was doubled. The audio was.
Maybe.
Was it? Because I don't have it
But it
even
was
set up like that.
It was like it
it
just sounded
sounded
really
good,
loud.
but it was doubled.
Was it?
Definitely doubled on the audio.
That's on me, that one dude. That's on me. I don't know
It
where
was
in my
dope.
settings it was.
I was trying to like it and shit.
I did see your comment. You're like,
I was like,
I
what you
unlike
mean?
this
No, I
because I
just
did.
like this. I'm like, I'm already subscribed. Yes.
Oh.
I gotta get
Oh
over there.
man. Oh man. Yeah, that was that one dude though. And again, that was
That's high.
brought to you in part by the sponsorship from last week on the show. Big shout out to that one dude, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for this all the shit you do for the show, you know what I'm saying? And all for 101's Radio Network. That's on me though, man. I thought I had it set up perfect. I don't understand how it was doubled though, which was weird.
Crazy.
It wasn't to a point that it was intolerable or like
No.
off.
Okay.
It wasn't out of sync. Like it was
Mm-mm.
doubled, but it wasn't out of sync. We could
Okay.
It just
still
I
hear
had to
him.
like turn my TV down a little bit because it was like just really loud for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and for me, I saw lyrics on screen, so it's like I'm right there, still in.
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, he said it's doubled. I'm looking at all my numbers over here and all my shit that's plugged in, and I'm like, ain't nothing else working. It's just this. Yeah.
It went ham though. I know that was man, that was
Such
nice.
a
You got
dope
my
track.
sub, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I'd already subbed to your page, T1D.
We're both like,
yeah.
name of the song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's facts. That's big facts. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh man. Big shout out to everybody out there though in Blood on One's Mafia. Man, appreciate you guys sliding through today. We will be back tomorrow on the regular corner. You know what I'm saying? This one here, the corner convo, just kind of vibing out and chilling, hanging out with you guys. But we will be back tomorrow for the regular show. We'll be taking regular submissions and doing our normal thing down here on the corner. But slide through tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time, depending on where you at in the world. Get your time frame situated, and we'll be out here. You guys want to say anything real quick before we finalize and get everything finished up?
My old thing that I always say, but we're getting close to the new year, guys, so we're running out of time. But we've got a post on the community page looking for suggestions as to what the three of us can do when we hit that 500 subscriber goal. It looks like we're sitting at 180, so we're on our way there.
Growing.
So just just like hop in there and kind of give us some ideas as to like what you'd like to see us do when we hit that 500 subscriber goal. Get as creative as you want, and then the three of us will deliberate. We'll come up with the top 3, and then we'll have you guys vote on that in a future show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, so if we do a pop-up, you don't miss the broadcast.
Right. Big facts. Cordell?
Oh, same thing. Make sure if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. I mean, at the very least, it'll make you feel smarter. Because nothing feels smarter than getting in on these live shows at the beginning of the show when it's
Right. Right.
Early
queue. Early
can
queue,
stay
yeah.
a part of everything, as well as knowing that when we do hit the corner tomorrow, that queue is going to be packed. So
Yeah, man. We
make sure you're in there. So that you
weak,
can
man.
Get your song in line at the very least.
Yeah.
And
So
that's done with the like and subscribe and stuff.
exactly, the bell notification, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Make
Yeah,
sure you guys hit that. Make sure you guys tap in and hit that. With what they were talking about earlier though, with the pop-up shows we do sporadically throughout the week because of the fact that each one of these platforms, the Corner and the Downtown Sound, both are weekly shows. So we do once a week type of joint when it comes to them airing as far as the scheduling goes. So there's that anticipation of them coming in, and it's been a week since we've heard any of their music. So the queue, what he was referring to, does get hella long. The last Downtown Sound specifically, we had to actually bump 32 tracks from the queue
Yeah.
because that's how many we had left in line by the time we got to the climax of the show and we reached the end of
Easy.
it. You know what I'm saying? So that it's getting crazy down here throughout Blunt Ones Radio Network when it comes to these submissions coming in. Make sure you guys tap in and get in here early. You know what I'm saying? Beat us here, don't meet us here. Let's go. Other than that, yeah, the whole community post and everything that we got going on, depending on how the end of this year goes, we were saying we might extend the deadline for the, you know what I'm saying, suggestions, just to kind of get a little bit more of a broader list here, because I do see some of these are duplicates, so we might end up, you know what I'm saying, having a specific number variant to work with when it comes to us narrowing it down already. So I might end up
I
letting
got a
that go a little bit
suggestion I got to
longer.
put in there. I gotta put it in. I'm like telling everyone else to do it. I haven't done it yet. My bad.
I hear that. Shout out to everybody that did slide through. Shout out to everybody that did participate in the trivia, and then shout out to all the winners of the trivia questions that we had. Shout out to my wife H Quinn for suggesting that one question. That one there kind of carried everything over. With how many different, that shit was out of left field. I was not expecting it
That
to
was
be
so
like that.
fun.
Oh man,
Ferret rocket for the win.
Ferret rocket.
Hazelnuts. I think I'm going to petition that later after the show. I don't think that's even candy. Hazelnuts.
Oh my god. Oh shit. He said, "I'm gonna petition it." Hey, he's got a form if somebody wants to sign it.
Talk about this.
Oh man, big shout out to everybody out there though. Blunt Ones Radio Network. We are out here, man. Appreciate you guys sliding through. We will be back tomorrow. Salute.